you sitting comfortably?
This is Just for Fun Radio with DJ Scotty and the Fun Crew.
Sooner or later, they'll find you. Then everything will be different.
Just for Fun Radio.
Let's talk about vaping. C-Town Vapes is the home of the vape store. That's right. If you hadn't met up with our good friends at C-Town Vapes, I don't know what you're doing, man. Like, we've known these people for years. They have the passion to help get people off of smoking, and that is their mission. So make sure you check out C-Town Vapes, located right there on 278. They have CBD, mods, pods, and disposables with over 150 e-juices and counting with flavor profiles that will surely fit your needs. C-Town Vape wants to be more than just a business. They want to be your friends to help you get off of smoking. C-Town Vape. Have you ever heard of Donut King? Let me tell you, I thought I knew what donuts were. All these other donuts I've been eating all these years are just bogus. These are the real deal, like gourmet. Who would have known they made donuts this damn good? And let me tell you something, man. They do some pig in the blankets. They do breakfast. They do all sorts of stuff. Do you even know this? They serve pizza. That's right. Donut King, the best donuts around, serves pizza in the afternoons during the weekdays. There's no other place around on 278 where you can go in and sit down and eat a pizza. That's right. Donut King. Try out Donut King, the best donuts around.
That's why they're called the King.
Let's talk about Jimmy James Towing. Have you ever noticed any time that you've ever needed a tow truck, it is at the most horrible time possible? That's right. Every time you call a tow truck, you are at the mercy of the tow people. Listen, man, you need to call Jimmy James Towing. He is the most trusted, safe, reliable, honest tow truck guy I've ever known. And just know, he is there to be your friend, not just a business person. Jimmy James Towing is there to be your friend when you need him, right then and there. It's your worst possible time ever. Jimmy James Towing, 404-554-3121. Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio.
Oh, yeah, you like that? You're listening to WFCK Radio, where the only thing missing is you.
This is a warning.
Yeah.
Don't take anything.
We're better off without it. Come on, let's go.
Damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally,
then personally
I
you can
suggest
kiss
find
my
something
ass.
else to do with your time.
Both cheeks and tongue it right in the center.
Close your eyes and kiss it.
That's right. Is that a raisin or a piece of corn? I don't know. Just keep going.
It's a butter bean.
Welcome to Just for Fun Radio, home of Kiss My Ass Friday. What's happening, everybody? Brady Smith's the first in the house, I see. Then we got the old near pork chop. Kelly Joe Starsky. Starsky's over there like messaging, going, hello.
Is there a show this morning?
You better open that damn door and turn the show on, or I'm drinking a damn Mountain Dew. Yeah, okay. Your life is dependent on the show. Billy's in the house. Delisa is in the house. Joe Rogers, Robin, Ron, Linda, Judy. God, man, I've been watching friggin' Andy Griffin too much. Josh Baskins, what's happening, Baskins? Misty's in the house. Rich Acha, Philip Snow,
Did
Jeffrey.
Josh say he wanted somebody to get naked?
Josh?
I seen something about naked.
Uh-oh, Freaky Naked Friday. Boy, you better keep your clothes on. He's like, please, no standing up and showing off the horse cooters. I saw a girl in some yoga pants yesterday, and I swore I saw a horse cooter. You think about that for a second. Yancey's in the house. What's going on, Tommy Morrison? Jeremy's in the house. Paul Michael, he says, morning, y'all. I was reading against Bikers Against Abuse International. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check out Paul Michael's stuff. Clint's in the house. Delisa saying Freaky Friday after yesterday's Thursday, which is really scary. We don't know what's going to happen. I am trying to hurry you guys. Jeff Wisnat's in the house. Jimmy James Towing's in the house.
Best hooker in the
We
South.
got to see Larry yesterday at
Gump. That is Gump.
We'll
It
talk.
is
We're
not
gonna
Larry.
We'll talk about that. So we saw Larry yesterday. And then somebody else found his truck. They found that tag, which is real funny. Tiffany's in the house. Judy again. Beth Starsky. Okay, I'm getting down to the bottom, you guys. Oh, we're to the bottom. All right, Jeff Matthias. Of course, Jeff's at the bottom always.
Starsky says, okay, on a serious note, I know we joke about everybody liking the show, but I don't think y'all understand how much the audience really, truly looks forward to hearing your voice in the morning.
Oh,
that
thank
makes
you.
me feel good.
Oh, that's just so nice and lovely. Everybody, please share. Do us that honor then, and share.
Oh, my Lord. Read Pork Chops.
I love the fact. Hold on, Jeff Matthias calling in. I love the fact, Jeff. Hang on a second. I love the fact. Let me just say, Starsky, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very much for saying that. Out of nowhere, I think I've just come to the realization, because we keep this has been a great month for Just for Fun. I mean, we've had so many people just telling us how much they love us, and it's amazing. And truthfully, it's great because it makes us feel valued and appreciated and all those kind of things. Because, we do take the hits a lot. It's like a restaurant. You don't always have people saying how great the restaurant is, but you piss off somebody and they're going to type everything about how bad you are. And I think I let my personal feelings get affected sometimes with the haters out there. But truthfully, I ain't got any haters. I got duplicators. I got people that are just jealous because they ain't me. They try to be me. They're pissed off that I can sit next to my fucking pool and enjoy my life because I've worked my ass off to get here. So, you can just suck my dick, and that's just how it is. But back to the thank you very much for all you great listeners. We love y'all. Jeff Matthias, how you doing?
We love you. We love you long time.
Love you, Jeff.
I mean, I just worked my ass off to get here, and it's super awesome that you guys love listening to us. And I know some people just wait to see what comes out of my mouth next, and I got you. But the ones who just wish they were me, you're just chihuahuas nipping at my friggin' toe jam.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You ain't worked it off that much. That motherfucker's pretty big.
What are we talking about? Oh, my ass? No, dude, I made sure I got that mirror. It says objects may appear smaller than it really is. It's the same one you use for your wiener.
True. I have to because it's so.
Dude,
wanted to apologize.
You're the only guy I know that has
has
named his wiener Elephant Man. And it's not because of the length. It's more because of the weird look.
For?
Yeah, what are you apologizing for now?
Henry Hubert and Harry. Dude, come on now.
What?
Henry Hubert and Harry.
I'm completely lost.
Long story. But anyway.
Oh, well, thank you. It'd be the longest thing you got.
Got to run. That's the boss man calling.
All right, bye.
Apologize for the 3 a.m. wake up call. Bye.
Oh, I didn't. My phone was on silent, sir. Have a good night, day, whatever. Yeah, my phone was on silence when he. Oh yeah, at 53 for. Hey, the funny is, I went to take a picture when it was 63.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
People get scared when I start cussing, but here's the thing: if people are supposed to accept, okay. If I'm supposed to accept the guy working at the effing Walmart got tattoos everywhere, and I'm supposed to accept the fat chick in the damn yoga pants, and I'm supposed to accept the black guy with his dirty ass drawers hanging out and his ankle monitor on that I saw walking through the parking lot yesterday, if I'm supposed to accept all that, if I'm supposed to accept the gender confused who wants to piss in the Target men's bathroom or the Target's women's bathroom, if I'm supposed to accept the guy who's walking around in his house slippers in the Walmart and some dirty SpongeBob pajamas, if I'm supposed to accept all these other entitled bitches getting EBT and not supposed to be, if I'm supposed to accept all these sumbitches, why y'all have such a hard time accepting me for who I am?
Well, you just let me tell you.
We loving each, every one of you fat ass, overweight, drinking your coffee, eating your Twinkies, cussing with your tattoos, wearing your hair how you want. We love all you damn rejects, because you know what? We're all rejects in the bigger scheme of things.
And let me tell you something. If you don't like me in my yoga pants, then don't look at it.
I saw it, and all I keep thinking about is horse cooter. I need you to wear a Hooter apron in the front. Just put a Hooter apron in the front, and I don't have to see it. Just, I was looking at it and thinking about some Arby's horsey sauce or something. It was totally confusing.
Listen, Pork Chop had a good message for you this morning.
Let's hear it. Everybody, we love y'all. Spread
we
the
love
love.
y'all.
Share the show. Tell everybody. Look, people can talk shit about me all they want. We just had 22 comments before I could even blink my damn eye.
Yes. Earlier. This is earlier, by the way. I don't
Mike
know.
Reich, suck on the... I love you
Pork
guys.
Chop said, I had my pecker in the Guinness Book of World Records once, but the librarian made me take it out.
It was right between the largest dam in the world and the largest taco, right? That damn taco. Anyways, you know, and
morning,
truthfully,
Alvin.
I just want to make people laugh. I just want to make people laugh. You know, I wasn't, you know, I ain't gonna sit here and cry about how great my life was as a kid, because my fucking life sucked as a kid. You know, single mother, piece of shit father. I was a freaking hood rat. There wasn't nothing given to me. I worked my ass off to get where I am. You know, everybody knows my story. I ain't got to sit here and cry about my story every day. We just going to keep moving, man. Real talent. This is what I do. I'm tired. I'm just tired of people nipping at my shit. We're in two different leagues, people. Let's just keep moving.
And we do want to start the day. It is the start of the weekend by saying thank you to all of our military, past, present, and future. Thank you for your service, and we respect you and have much love for you, and thank you for our freedom.
Oh, God, yes. Thank you for
it is Memorial
You know,
Day.
listen, ain't nobody going to change. My record speaks for itself. Look what I do every Memorial Day. It sucks this Memorial Day things are happening the way they are. You know, 1,500 bikers show up every year to see what we do up at the American Legion. And all I can say is thank you very much for all that y'all have done. I would say it's a good 50% mix of all the bikers that show up or people that have served. You know, this freedom of expression that I get to do every day, with this freedom of speech I get to do every day, we got to thank the vets for that. You know, they're the guys that help fight for our shit, you know.
Good morning, Mike Wright. I love you, and I got hugs waiting on you.
Yeah. Hugs.
Hugs.
So Military Mike is back, and a lot of people, you know, are y'all don't understand this business. This business is some shady ass people, and people use people and everything else. And I'm a little bit on a roll this morning. There was a guy that we were trying to help, and he started talking shit behind my back, behind the guru's back, and he tried just, you know, this business of entertainment is, if we don't help each other, we get screwed, because big corporate just overlooks everything we do. You know, I tried to tutor
Good morning, Lisa.
Tried to tutor the young chap and tell him how to do things, and I've learned over the years, especially over the last year, shut the fuck up and let them choke on a dick. Don't try to help nobody, because when you try to help them, they try to cut you. Well, this son of a bitch cheated Mike. He took Mike for about $1,800. And I told Mike, I said, Mike, there's a reason I went ahead and just blocked the dude. There's a reason. I just blocked him. I just got away from him. I tried to tell him how to, you know, talk better on camera. I tried to show him how to use the camera better and be at the damn right angle and the whole 9 yards. And then the guru asked him, actually, guru didn't do shit. The guru plays indie music, which is underground rock. So the guru started playing some of the same guys this guy's playing, which is a band. Let's get it very much understood. A band wants to be played on as many radio stations as they can. A band is not going to say, you're the only guy that can play me, because the band wants to get recognized. Right. So when the guru had said something to this guy about some stuff, he just blocks the guru and starts cussing him. Oh, you're stealing my talent. Shut the fuck up. It's a band. They want to be exposed, you know? And then the guy just blocks me out of nowhere. So I'm like, you know what? When he unblocked me, I was like, you can go fuck yourself, dude. All I did was try to teach your young ass how to do this business, because I've been in this. I know how this works. Moral of the story, Mike wanted to do business with him. Well, guess what? He just cost Mike $1,800, stole every single thing that Mike paid for. And it's like, this is why in this business, I don't help nobody. I don't help another show anymore. I just don't. I'm sorry. It is the business that we're in. It's cutthroat. Everybody's trying to cheat everybody. Everybody's trying to copy everybody. Everybody's starving. Everybody's, it's like rats on a sinking ship. You just think about that one for a second. It just sucks. It really just sucks that everybody's trying to skim everybody. But it is what it is. Everybody, you got to remember that. You just have to remember that. This is a love-hate world out there. Where are we at? Everybody share the show with 5 people. Yeah, man, everybody just type. Tell people why y'all. Lee, this is real. This is real. There ain't no bullshit with this show. That was one of the things I was posting yesterday.
Good morning,
it was
Dondra.
Friggin' awesome.
Linda.
That all the compliments have been coming in this month. It's really encouraging to let us know. My whole motivation has always been just be real about everything and quit all the pretend shit. And, we do get silly on the show because it is comedy, but this is what I got yesterday, and it's pretty friggin' cool because she's like, I love this. All y'all do, and the fact that y'all are transparent, even with your family. I wish more figures realize that, and that's what brings people to your content. And I just was like, you know what? Thank you very much. And I think it's super cool because, Richard Bradshaw got stopped by the pizza dude. Like, it's just awesome when people really see, look, I have a bad day just like anybody else. I deal with some of the same problems y'all deal with. I deal with the same everything else is. But I'm open about it. I mean, I'm just open about it. I ain't, Near bought a shirt, and she bought it off the Just for Fun gear page, and we were having a hard time because Chrissy had set it up. So I can't get it fixed. It, for some reason, has her name on it and her address and her social security number and my bank account number, and I'm just like, man, this is just something weird. I need to fix this. Well, when Near ordered a shirt that way, she is the only person that has ordered it that way. But she was doing exactly what the Facebook page said to do, that we're trying to fix. Moral of my story, I was like, Holly, just be honest with her and just tell her, I don't know where the money is. Like, she sent it into Facebook world. I said, let's just go back to PayPal. It's safer, everything else. And I know I try not to talk about business on the show, but I'm transparent. I wanted y'all to see this. I said, let's just be honest, because if you're honest, can't nobody bitch. Right. If you're being honest, it's like, I'm just being honest with you. This is the point. And I would rather everybody feel that way. I would rather just be raw in your face. If you can't stand it, go on. Go on. There's one little bitch boy that's got me blocked, but he's still trying to stir shit between me and other friends. And I'm like, check your sources. Check your sources. Who gives a fuck what that dude says? Pathetic. Pathetic people. Pathetic people breed pathetic people. Who listens to a crackhead? Another crackhead. So stop listening to pathetic people. Pathetic people who have nothing. They have nothing because of their own shitty, poor choices. And you have to remember that. So don't let shitty people pull you down, because it is up to you to decide what you want in your life. And I'm just sick of shitty people. That's why I surround myself with better people. And Mike Wright I do until I find some.
I love Mike Wright. He's a hoot.
So what's going on? Anybody with WTFs?
So just so y'all know, we're going to handle T-shirts by y'all message me.
You go through the gear page. She runs the gear page. So go to the Just for Fun gear page. Everybody go like it.
You can leave a message on there.
When you talk to anybody, it is her. It is Holly, the queen of the T-shirts. That way she is having one-on-one conversations with you guys, and it stays in the messenger so she can go back and make sure the order's complete. There you go. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted them to know the gear page, not just you, because you'll start getting people message you. I had people messaging me yesterday going, dude, I want a shirt. And I'm like, Here's the link to the gear page. I'm trying to keep everything on the gear page
Okay.
because, well, the reason is if it's in the messages on the gear page, I can see it, you can see it, Rich can see it.
Right,
But the
right.
catch is if it's in my personal messages, Holly can't see it.
Right.
And with my beautiful memory, am I going to go back and see it? And look at that shit right there. 20 comments just in the last few seconds. You some bitches rock. Phillips, no, only when you call me. He says you have a bad day every day. Only when you call.
Linda
Or
Ewing
Jeff.
said, where is Donut King located? Donut King is
Oh,
on
Donut
Highway
King.
278, like behind Captain D's and Taco Bell.
And the new Walmart, the new Home Depot,
food.
the new Waffle House being built.
Yeah, the new Waffle House. It's in the same strip mall that Food Depot's in.
Man, oh man, the beef has you.
And
And they got a chicken Parmesan sandwich coming out Monday.
I heard that. And you know that.
You know where we're going Monday?
Donut King. Yes.
We got to go sample it.
When I seen Tina in there the other day,
Mm-hmm.
that's the first time she'd ever had Donut King. I said, you'll be addicted.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I told him yesterday. I said, everybody keeps saying, why are you at the Donut King? You going to get fat eating donuts. I'm like, bitch, they got more than freaking donuts up
they
in
got
there.
Pizza.
They're called the King for a reason.
They got a chicken sandwich, a pork chop sandwich, and a beef au jus sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
They got pigs in a blanket. That's what everybody loves.
That's right.
I cannot go.
Do you
in
like
there.
a pig in a blanket?
I do.
Chief of Porterdale was in there yesterday.
I believe it.
No, that's you like a pig in a blanket. He's a pig.
Oh.
I was just throwing that out there. Hey, says, I love your attitude and humor, DJ Scotty. You're definitely our kind of people. You know what? I just want everybody to laugh. That is my whole mission on this planet, is to get up every single morning and make people laugh. You know, yesterday, I let y'all talk shit about me the whole, 35 comments. I can't even catch up. I let y'all talk shit about me the whole show. And you know what? I am okay with it. Listen, I was at lunch yesterday. I was like, as much shit as I give people, I am okay to have a day of it being tossed back at me, because I make a living out of messing with stupid people.
We was just laughing at you coming out of the closet.
And
But we're proud of you.
Nira says she's sorry about the order and she wasn't sure how to do it. No, it's not your fault. It's ours.
Yeah, it's our fault.
We're trying to correct something. I'm actually leaving. We're gonna have the Just for Fun gear page, but I'm taking the shop part out of it. Yeah. We're gonna just post the pictures and show how many shirts we got, and then that way you talk to Holly to order a shirt. Because let me tell you, when you ordered that shirt, it didn't even give us an alert. It didn't even tell us that you had ordered a shirt, which shows something screwed up. Like, Holly knew, I guess y'all had talked, and we had to search for it yesterday. So literally after the show, we're on my iPad upstairs, me, Holly, and my wife, Crystal, and we're going click, click, like link to link to link to link. And then we finally found it. Oh my God, it is so complicated. But Chrissy said it was complicated setting it up. So it was just kind of weird. Oh my God, Josh. Michael Paul, have we ever thought about a Just Fun app on Roku? Yes. Could you help me do that? Because honestly, I don't know how to do it. If you know how to do it, I would love to. Military Suck My Wiener Mike was supposed to have done that 3 years ago. His follow through really sucks. He doesn't play tennis either. Just as a, he plays with a lot of balls, just not tennis. So yeah, if you could just help me on that, that would just be super. And look, if I would get my new skull, I would put my new skull up there, by the way, but somebody hasn't emailed it to me yet. Oh, and speaking of that person, Joshua says, can we buy a horse cooter on the gear page? No, but you can go to Planet Fitness and see as much as you want on the treadmill. Linda, thanks, Rich Archer. Shay Ken is in the house. 43. I can't catch up.
Quit talking about me and my spandex. I like my spandex. You just cover your eyes.
Can I just say that, do you know why they call it spandex? Because that shit's spanning from there to there. Oh my God. Just keep moving. Keep moving.
Are you trying to tell me I got a fat
I didn't say nothing. You should have Texas wrote across it, though. Because everything's big in Texas. Tammy, good morning. What's going on, everybody? Please share, please share, please share. We're just trying to talk shit Friday. Have a good time. We want to make everybody have a good day.
And we want to make
I
every
am
one
passing
of y'all
Mike
laugh.
Wright's comment. I am not.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Corey McMichael's in the house. Everybody shut up. Don't
Hey,
talk about
Corey,
him no more.
I love you, Corey.
Richard Jackson says, yep, PayPal or Cash App. I have both of those just for that reason. It's
Y'all
so
know
much easier.
Corey is one sexy hunk of a lineman.
Somewhere in there, there's a lie.
There is not a lie.
Somewhere there's a lie. I'm just saying. Robin goes, big girls need love too.
That's right.
Oh, I ain't saying that. No, I didn't say that. I just said I don't want to see a bunch of spandex and, camel toes up in a damn Planet Fitness. That's why I quit going. Because listen, there is a difference between spandex and then the yoga pants made with spandex and then black leggings. Black leggings are what you wear under a skirt. You don't wear see-through black leggings with no draws at the Planet Fitness in Kanye's. Let me tell you, it makes you want to puke in old Kanye's. Ugh.
I know you're right. I don't ever go with no drawers. I always got on my drawers.
Man, and if you ain't got no drawers on, you ain't got a sheet catcher. What happens if you go to shark?
It's kind of like...
You know
When
what
you
a pair
was
of thongs do when you
was
shark?
in
It's like when you
school
put
in
your
the
finger on the
80s,
thumb of a...
And all the girls wanted to wear them cootie cutter
No,
jeans.
see, I'm picturing a fat ass and a shark and a pair of thongs, and it's like me holding my thumb over the garden hose. It just sprays that way. What's the point?
I know you're right.
I'm just somebody got me thinking about them damn hooves again. Happy Freaky
Nero
Friday, everybody.
says she loves her spandex pants.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying you can't wear spandex, but just buy them size appropriate.
Look, have you seen pictures of her?
Yes.
She's not.
I mean,
fat.
she ain't like sent
She's
me
not
none of
fat
nothing. No,
at all.
no.
She probably looks hot in some spandex.
I wouldn't know. Not that I'm saying send me a pic or nothing. I'm trying to be politically correct, and it's hard. It's hurting.
Whereas me,
It's hurting my head. Well, you and Tina can talk about girls' boobies. I'm not supposed to.
Oh, well.
I mean, it's like y'all talking about spank banks, and my wife's like, yeah, what's your spank bank? I don't have one. Oh, you got one. No. You can tell me. I don't have one. It's okay if you tell me, Scotty. I ain't got one. What fucking idiot is going to tell his wife what's in the spank bank? No, it's not going to happen.
I'm going to get her to do that one.
And then my wife tries to
TikTok
trick
on
me,
you.
and she says, well, I got one. Well, congratulations. She's like, I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. I ain't got one. So there ain't nothing.
I'm going to get her to
I
do
ain't
that.
dumb. Why would I ever tell my wife what my spank bank is?
I'm going to get her to do that TikTok challenge on you and see if you pass.
I'm just saying. Only a dumb man will do a few of these things. Do you think my girlfriend Tina is hot? Or I'm just making up a name when I say Tina. The husband's correct answer would be, nuh-uh. You never tell your significant other that her friend is hot, because that's an instant your testicles are getting removed. She'll never trust that girl around you, and she'll never trust you around the girl. And damn sure, don't ever let your wife know that you think her friend's hot, because that bitch ain't never coming back to the swimming pool. You'll never see that chick again. That woman will make sure that she disappears. It'd be like the farmer going, so which goat do we eat tonight? Because one of them's dying. That's how screwed up that is.
Scroll back up a minute.
Well, Robin says, just because you can wear spandex don't mean you should.
Josh, loving good. He gave you a vision there. Have you ever seen the nude colored spandex on Extra Love Woman?
I got no effing clue
You
what you
ever
just
seen
typed.
A fat, let me rephrase it for me. Have you ever seen a fat girl in nude colored spandex?
Nude color. What the hell is nude? Oh!
It looks like they ain't got
yes,
on no pants.
the girls,
color of skin.
people from Walmart page showed a girl like that one
Yes.
time. Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh
I'm
my
just-
Jesus!
I don't wear.
Read Bashkins.
I tuck mine in and wear spandex when it puts the lotion in the back.
Corey's going, I love boobies.
He
Nero,
loves boobies.
Nero says, thanks, Holly. I think we're at the bottom of the list. Hell yeah. I just have to, man, guys, y'all got to be smarter, dude. Y'all just got to be smarter. Do I look pretty in
Alvin
this dress?
told me-
Yes. I mean,
Alvin told me not to share my video of me in nude color spandex.
that would be fucking, I mean, excuse me, I've got to get the F-bombs under control. That would be farfick Nugan funny. We should find a pair. Can somebody tell us where to go buy some? We'll put her in a pair and then put her in a long black tee and just keep letting her bend over and just watch people freak the hell out. Oh, my God. So what's happening, everybody? Can I just tell y'all a funny that happened at the Crow gas station? Y'all just know I'm a bit of an asshole. If you're dumb, I think we're going to talk about some Mother Nature stuff in a minute, but I think Mother Nature has a way of just weeding out stupid people. I mean, if you think about it, the dumb gazelle is the one that leans over at the river and gets something to drink, and the crocodile goes and grabs him by his head. You know, the lady who tried to pet the alligator. I just think that, you know, Mother Nature has a way of weeding out stupid
and
people.
the ones that walked into the volcano.
Yes. So we'll get into this because we got a story to talk about.
Yes,
But
we do.
where I'm leading with this is, so I'm leaving leaving Kroger, and I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get some gas because there ain't but 2 crackhead gas stations on Alcovey Road, you know, over near Alcovey Fitness. Those, oh look, Clay Ivy for sheriff. When you become sheriff or whoever becomes sheriff, I'll leave it at that. Need to clean up them crack ass friggin' gas stations on Alcovey Road. So I'm, you know, right next to where they're building this new millions and millions of dollars of apartments and bowling alley and movie theater, and there's 2 crack ass, nasty ass gas stations. So anyways, my point was I wasn't going to those nasty ass, should be bulldozed gas stations. So as I'm circling, I see a gas pump opening up. Well, as I'm cruising around, I was going to have to circle the building to get to the gas pump. And there was a black car that had pulled up, and it looked like they were going to stop to get gas, but they went ahead and pulled into the parking spot where their front end is now parked at the Dairy Queen. So we're talking about Covington. So I'm circling the building. The way his parking spot is, it's not a straight, it's at an angle. So that means that's a one-way drive area. As I'm pulling up, this son of a bitch had thrown it in reverse and thought he was going to back out of the parking spot the wrong way and then pull back up to the gas pump. And he seen me and he threw his hands up and he goes, I can't believe you took my gas pump. And I went, oh, I didn't know you were doing that. Because who in their right stupid ass mind was going to do that? And he just flicked me off. And I'm like, Starbucks is down the road. I swear to God, people are dumb. Like, people are dumb.
They are.
The problem is nobody gets prosecuted. Nobody goes to jail like they're supposed to anymore. Nobody's had their ass beat like they used to. Mamas and daddies ain't spanking kids. The school system ain't doing it. All these creatures that are now 22 and 24 years old got no life experience and just think they can do whatever they want. Like nothing affects them. And I think they need an ass whooping. Not necessarily me punching them in their mouth. Somebody needs to give them a dose of reality. It drives me friggin' nuts. Completely. So you wanted me to believe that you were circling the gas pump, you pulled into a parking spot, you sat in said parking spot long enough for me to circle the damn gas pumps and pull up and get out of the truck. Then you decide you're going to throw it in reverse. The wrong direction. You stupid Nancy. Ugh.
And look, talking to that, if you'll put up that in stories about the reopening schools.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay turned this way so I can read some of it.
You just do that.
If I can find it on my phone, there it is.
The whole guidelines and reopening schools is going to be slightly cuckoo for Cocoa Puff odd anyways.
This is the guidelines for school this coming year from the CDC. This is the CDC guidelines.
And people do know that the CDC guidelines are just suggestions. It's not the law. It's suggestions, people. That's the other thing that pisses me off. Well, the CDC said, well, DJ Scotty said go play out in traffic. Oh, my God, people. It's just a suggestion. When the theater says no guns, please, it doesn't say you can't have a gun because that's a violation of your rights.
Right.
Go ahead.
The CDC guidelines for reopening schools. Wear a mask over the age of 2. No sharing of any items or supplies.
Don't borrow my pencil.
All belongings in individual cubbies or labeled containers. No sharing electronic devices, toys, games, or learning aids.
How do you think you're going to make some kids do this?
How
do you think? Okay, you can't touch my pencil. It's not a wiener. It's a pencil.
Desks.
Mike Wright was going, please touch my wiener.
Desks 6 feet apart, all facing the same way.
Oh, my God.
Distance on school buses. 1 child per seat. Skip rows.
How the hell are you going to skip rows? Are we buying 18,000 new buses?
Install sneeze guards and partitions wherever you cannot space 6 feet apart.
Oh, my Jesus.
One-way routes.
Welcome to Starbucks.
Listen to this. One-way routes in hallways. Tape on sidewalks and walls.
Jesus Christ, it sounds like the jail. You walk on that side, there's a stripe, you walk on. Damn, Clay Ivy, are you going to be running the school system?
And remember, you're talking about kids.
Kids.
You know they're going to be looking at the tape arrows on the sidewalk.
They're all going to be trying to walk on the friggin' tape. Oh, my Jesus.
No communal shared spaces, cafeterias, playgrounds.
No more playgrounds.
Physical barriers or screens between sinks in bathrooms. Only prepackaged boxes or bags of food instead of cafeteria food. Kids eat in classrooms. No field trips, assemblies, or external organizations in the school. Limit volunteers and visitors. Same children stay with same staff all day. No switching groups or teachers.
How are you going to get these kids out of the school? You're going to start shoving them out the windows because they got to walk down the hallway.
Listen to this. Stagger arrival and departure time for students to limit exposure to crowds of kids. Now, you're talking about a school with 600 students in it.
The Nazi occupation is just about complete, you guys, because that's what they're doing to us.
If possible, daily health and temperature checks.
There ain't nobody putting their finger in my butthole. Jeb Mathias has tried way too many times.
Cleaning and disinfecting throughout the day and hand washing frequently. Now, I'm sorry, but I just think that is
So here's what I find funny. How many people are going to be trying to do homeschooling from here on out? That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that. And let's go back, because Corey McMichaels apparently fallen and bumped his damn head. He said, speaking of ass whooping, you're going to get one on that racetrack. I love the fact that his own people are going, Corey, that ain't going to happen. We got your butt covered. Mm-hmm. Because apparently Corey's girlfriend is teaching him how to drive. Because that's what he needs. I mean, he already hears, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, I really wish you could do better. Well, he already hears that, so he might as well get her to teach him how to drive, too.
Tim Womack said, Corey Mack, that ain't going to happen. We got your butt covered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Clay says we had one-way hallways when I went to school in Newton County, and I don't want to make old people jokes or nothing, but good God Almighty, how long ago was that? And that's a serious
Clay,
question.
I think he just called you old.
I'm not I swear to God, I mean it as respectful as ever, because I've never seen a one-way hallway. So that's why I'm asking that question. So please take it in seriousness. Randy says, welcome to China. I swear to God, that's what
I
my
heard
point
that
is.
underneath joke, Clay, when he said that.
No,
He called
I
you
didn't
old.
say nothing underneath
And
anything.
what is up with Jeffrey? He says getting ready to go into Donut King before heading fishing. I thought he was doing the show with us today.
Oh, you know.
What happened?
Fishing. That's what happened.
Jeffrey,
Donut King and fishing.
That is so bad. I thought you was going to be here with us today.
I see Beth saying, did you see the guy jumping 6 feet on the tape in the bank? No.
Yes.
I saw a funny one that had the stand-up urinal, and it had a 6 feet line, the 6 foot line, 6 foot line, where you're supposed to stand behind people and wait your turn to pee. And the camera angles like this, and you see the 3 lines, and it says, looks like a challenge to me. Get it? You're supposed to pee from each line? Holly?
Yes.
Okay. You're reading. I can see it in your eyes.
I was reading. I was reading what people saying about these CDC guidelines. Richard Jackson said up there a little earlier that was a fake read. He talked to somebody at a school. I don't know. I just know that's what I saw on Facebook. It could be fake. And Dondra said, I don't even know why the CDC would even put that out. There's no way that would ever work. No, it wouldn't. And Brett Brown says, problem with CDC's guidelines for schools is the same day they came out with the belief that the coronavirus is not easily transferred by touching surfaces. So why all the bullshit?
I'm now messaging Carla. Carla and Josh are super duper busy. I don't know that she's listening. But I literally sent her a message. I said, hey, when you're just effing off and you ain't doing nothing else, send me those logos that you fixed. And she nicely says, well, good morning, and sorry I've been busy. Instead of, what do you mean effing off? Like I got time to F off. That's kind of what I expected, but
Right.
as much shit as her and him gave me yesterday about we ain't making no gay shirts. Nobody asked you to make no Brokeback Mountain shirts. I already know where I can get that. Vistaprint. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. They check my sister's temp every day at work now, and she said they're standing at the time clock. Oh, yeah. Mike just said that yesterday at the car lot, that's what he's having to do. The poll, okay, we're going to just keep moving. Alvin, Linda, IHOP in Macon checks the temperature. Do you know the IHOP in Monroe ain't even open, dude? I saw that yesterday. But in Macon checks your temperature before they sit you. Clay, when we open classrooms and a bunch of wild kids, okay, he said he graduated in 81. That's just weird. I didn't know there was one-way halls, man. And I'm not trying to bust your balls. I literally was asking that question. The only time I ever saw one-way halls was Hamilton, but that was a reform school. And I don't want to talk about it while I was there again. Okay, so it was, did you got at the, no, I was not at the bank playing hopscotch. But if anybody does know about that, let me know. I would love to have seen that video.
Show you the video.
Jeffrey says, I'm sorry, Holly, I worked 8 days straight, so I need to relax. So he says he wants to go dip his worm in something. I mean, go fishing.
Oh. Maybe he wants to see how he's going to wiggle his worm.
Yeah, Richard Jackson, Little Richard, says, my daughter and I had Olive Garden all to ourselves yesterday. It was awesome. No wait. Yeah, see, I hadn't had that in forever.
Me neither.
Forever.
I need to go soon.
Dondra says they check your temperature when you walk into the courthouse. I've been seeing all these really cool computer programs. Like, there's some stuff y'all don't know that Kroger has. Kroger has a computer system just to show you how technology works. They don't, okay, let me do this like a question. So you see Home Depot, they have people standing outside the door counting how many people walk in, how many people walk out, right? Well, Home Depot has to do that. Do you know Kroger? Do you know why y'all have not seen that at Kroger? Because Kroger has this super duper high tech computer system like an airport would have that can tell you how many people are where in the store. It can tell you how many people. It tracks every moment you are walking in that store. That's why they always know the capacity of their people. The computer does it. And now, I'm not saying Kroger is doing this, but it is being talked about that very same program is also going to have a thermal image reader. So it'll be able to tell if a person walks in the door and is hot. So then the question is it going to have like a cool trap door that when you walk in and you're above the temperature, it drops out and there's like punji sticks and alligators and shit down there to eat you? That would be super cool. But anyways, I'm so just going to pass Mike, right?
That's what I said.
I said college girls and homeschool. I'm leaving it there.
And meat thermometers.
Don't even want to read it. Oh, my Lord. Jason, I got to run. I've got to buy me another edger. Have a good day, sir. Tammy, we went to Olive Garden in McDonough. It was the worst service and wasn't anyone in there. That's creepy, like stupid. Tim says, I tagged you in a video of what Corey will expect on Dirt. Cool. We'll go look at that in a second. Sorry, Homer Ramey's. I'm just trying to move,
Good morning,
man.
Homer
This
Ramey.
chat's
Good morning,
fast.
Chrissy.
Yeah, I just don't understand how they think for 1 second you're going to make kids, like, you can't make us do what you want us to do. How do you think you're going to make kids do it? Friggin' welcome to communist America.
Yeah, Tammy said she was packing for Panama. Pork Chop told her to sneak him in there. He'd be quiet. I hope you have a wonderful time. I'm kind of jealous. I see all these people going to the beach.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. And I am not going to put it up here because I don't want to do this. I'm going to exploit. I got to make sure I word that correctly.
Boy, you on that exploiting people yesterday.
I almost
you
messed
was
up.
just calling people out on social media yesterday.
What was I doing? To who?
Chris Blakely's wife.
Oh, my God. Hold on. So watch this. This is my friend Tara's daughter who need to put some damn clothes on, girl. So Tara's posting pictures of her daughter, and I'm like, Tara, you need to put some clothes on that girl. And I know it's just a bikini. It's just a bathing suit. But I've known this little girl since, she was a little girl. And now she got boobies and got a booty and likes her little belly showing in her shirts all the time. And I walk over and I look at Tara and I grab the shirt and I go, for $2 more, you could have got one that goes under your belly button. Like, for $2 more. And Tara's like, tell her, Scotty, tell her. Because Tara's already dealt with grown-ass men making comments about her daughter. And I'm just like, Tara, we gonna have to throat punch a bitch. We're gonna have to hurt a guy. Yeah.
But at least it's not like she's standing in the middle of downtown
Now,
Covington.
think about it too. Think about it. Her daughter is just standing there. There's not like I'm standing there with my Kim Kardashian pose trying to poke my booty out and make my camel toe be seen and all that kind of stuff. But it's just we watch our kids grow up, and I was just like, girl, you need to put a turtleneck on. The Kovacs is out there. You need to put on a bodysuit with a yellow mask where they can't see your face. Yeah. We just gonna leave it right there. We just gonna, because y'all know my feelings. You know my feelings about going to damn Hooters because I don't want to go hang out with a bunch of 18-year-olds. I could stay home for that.
Because it's going to be just a few years, and you're going to be thinking that about Zayla. You need to put a turtleneck on, and she's going to say, Daddy, get out of here. I am by the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be out there in her bikini.
Mm-hmm. Yep, one day they'll take my guns. It's okay. I know how to take this iPhone and hit you. I could take this iPhone and hit you right across your Adam's apple or the bridge of your nose and do the same damage. Just saying. How y'all doing? I got to go to
Good
commercial.
morning, Jeffrey.
We've been crunk for the last hour, and I get in trouble when I don't play commercials.
So, you better play
So
some
we'll be
commercials.
right back. It's frickin' frack and refrack in the morning. Don't go nowhere. Stay right here with us. We'll be right back. We got crunk this morning, and sometimes we just can't help it. And it's okay, because I like being this way.
We're going to talk about some bison when we come back.
Why don't I want to talk about your friend? You say Tyson?
Bison.
Oh, Bison. I
Bison.
just making sure we got the
The
right
big-
topic.
The big buffalo bison.
Oh, not the big asshole.
No,
Oh, not to be confused with Tyson.
right.
Okay, we'll be right back.
You are listening to WFCK Radio, where the only thing missing is you.
That time of the year, it's approaching, man. Here we are at the beginning of the year. You know tax season is right around the corner. Heck, I was watching people last night on Facebook debate about paying people to do their taxes and is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Let me just tell you this. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. They saved me a lot of money. I was scared. I just knew I was going to owe a bunch of money. I can promise you, just like they did for me, they will do for you. They will take care of you. Make sure you go check out Rapid Tax Service, 678-658-8601. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Now or Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now or Never Tattoo. Chris Huff, owner-operator at Now or Never Tattoo, invites you to stop by, meet the crew, tour the studio. Find Now or Never Tattoo on Facebook. You'll be impressed with the photo gallery. Or stop by now. Now or Never Tattoo at 1427 Highway 138 in Conyers.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured.
Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist.
I love Copy Central.
Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just for Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio.
Oh, yeah, you like that? You're listening to WFCK Radio, where the only thing missing is you.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady...
All right, we're back. And I always want to say military Mike. Mike Wright says, wait, where did it go? Up next, fried bison penis.
Oh, Lord.
Now, I would eat tongue, like cow tongue. I'm willing to try that. I am just not sure I would be willing to try some friggin' penis. Because think about it. If you ever ate any kind of cooked penis, you would just always be referred to as that guy had a dick in your mouth. And if you ever one time put a dick in your mouth, you'll always be called gay.
Well,
So if you're just eating dick, you're still eating dick.
but you would try mountain oysters.
You see, is there a difference of putting a guy's, well, not a guy's, but an animal's testicles in your mouth? Because if you'll put an animal's testicles in your mouth, you're still going to be known as that guy to put a ball in your mouth.
That's right, and that's still gay.
Well, there lies the problem now, doesn't it?
I mean, you'd put a ball in your mouth, but not a penis. But the balls touched penis.
Yeah, but a wussy has touched penis.
And you said you would try mountain oysters, but you won't try penis.
See, I don't know that I would try mountain oysters now that we just did this whole weird comparison.
And since you come out of the closet...
Because if you'll hold one in your mouth, you'll hold one in your mouth.
And since you come out of the closet yesterday...
No, I did not. No Brokeback Mountain shit on this show. No. No matter how much Mike and Jeff wishes it happened. So that's the problem. Like, I would eat a cow tongue maybe, but we ain't having no penis. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
What if that tongue had touched another...
Yeah, but okay, so
another animal's
well,
penis.
has every guy thought right before he goes that there was one there before him? I mean, has anybody ever had that thought?
I'm sure they have.
So you have to think about that.
Mike said if you drink one beer, you're not a drunk. Smoke one joint, you're not a druggie. Suck one pecker, you're gay.
You're gay. That's the point. That's where you get... Okay, read that last one.
Laughing my ass off. Who gets hungry and decides, I think I'll have some pecker today?
I always go back to Eddie Murphy's Raw when he's like, I ain't got a problem with homosexuals. You know, we play at tennis. He says, hey, I think I'm going to go suck a dick. And he goes, hey, I'm going to go have a glass of sweet tea. You know, you can do what you want to do. You can.
Said, come on, Scotty, be a team player.
Man.
Take one for the team.
No, because I don't care what you are and who you are. The second you're referred to as gay, they look at you like Elton John, and they don't look at you like Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay. Alvin Story
I mean,
said,
how many gay guys you think about being Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse?
None.
It just doesn't happen.
No.
It just doesn't happen. That's why Randy Travis has always, he's a country music singer. He's always had to make people believe he's straight. Because it will ruin a career. And they know it. Mm. You can't be redneck and country and suck a dick. And they know that will ruin their career. That's all I was trying to say. So you can't even eat a bull penis because you'll still be known as that guy. Hey, that's that guy with a dick in his mouth. Just saying.
I mean, we got a picture.
It's Freaky Friday. We are in trouble.
I mean, Carla, didn't you have a picture? Wasn't you making some blowjob shirts or something?
No, she's not. Matthew brings up that he's always, okay, I worked for an Iranian once. He always brought cow tongue to work, and it's not terrible. Okay, so you're saying you had cow tongue. Near going, come on, Scotty, be a team player. No.
If you've ever been in one of them real, true Mexican
not even prison gay
that's in the back of a Mexican store, then you've had some cow tongue, because that's really what they use in real tacos. Rich
Archer loves it. That's the difference between Elton and Swayze. Oh, God, Mike, I'm always scared. It says, show everyone a side of your mouth again, and everyone can understand how a man becomes gay.
I was fixing to say, let's put that picture back up there.
So you're saying that my picture makes a guy want to be gay. Is that what you just said? Because it sounds like you just said this picture right here makes guys want to be gay. Is that what you're claiming? That's me showing what me yelling on a mic would look like. And you go, man, I wish that was my wiener. Is that what you're saying, Mike? I mean, because it sounds to me like that's what you're saying. It sounds to me like you're saying
It's amazing how many people in the entertainment world are gay.
Oh yeah.
And
There's
some,
people you got no clue about.
and I believe it was Josh yesterday, Josh Lovingood, that said they had a friend that owned a radio station that was gay.
Oh, you know a guy. You should introduce him to her.
I think he already knows me.
I just, you know, it's just funny. I'm not, you know, that's the problem. So when you think about this for a second, when you order gator balls, I mean, you know, they're like chicken nuggets. They're not really gator balls. I had to explain that to Stephanie one time. I'm like, Stephanie, those are not really alligator balls. You do know that, right? She goes, well, you kept saying you were ordering gator balls. I'm like, no. Like, think about that for a second. Gator balls, really?
It was more like gator nuggets.
Yes, they were gator nuggets. They were just called gator balls. We were at Bite Week. That's just what they labeled them. Look, speaking of ball, Military Mike's in the house.
You said that too many times. He showed up.
No shit. Okay.
100%.
So Matthew says, Scotty, what's Mike saying? What Mike is saying is, you sure got a purty mouth.
And Mike said
That's exactly
up there,
right.
100% what I said. Look at that bottom lip, a.k.a. landing pad.
Oh, see? You were wishing. I see what it is.
So Mike Wright was looking
If
at
Mike
you
ever
in that
stares at me,
position,
oh my
said,
God.
You sure got a pretty mouth, boy.
So here's my problem now with partying with Mike Wright. Every time I put a beer to my lip, I'm going to have to worry about him going, I like the way you do that. And I can't drink from a straw because he's going to be like, I like the way you do that. So now you can't even drink around Mike Wright. I'm gonna have like confidence, self-confidence issue or whatever it is to be watching. Don't drink in front of Mike Wright.
He's gonna say you sure got a pretty mouth.
He ain't getting near me Monday. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Good
Terrific.
morning.
Who do we have?
Hello, Richard.
Hey, what's going on?
So a funny story about gator balls, which I think is really, really hilarious.
Yeah.
So there was a place that was in McDonough for a while. I can't remember the name of the place anymore because it's not there. It was on Old Jackson Road. But they had wild game in their menu, which I thought was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we ordered gator balls, and everything seemed to be working out good. My daughter absolutely enjoyed eating them. Until she, realized there was, let's say it's not realized, but she picked one up, and it was a circle. It looked like an onion ring. And I says, these are gator balls. And she says, okay. And this one's shaped like a ring. I said, well, that's his butthole.
Oh, my God.
She, to this day, will not eat alligator from any restaurant.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lord. That was the most perfect situation that you could even dream of to get a kid to not want that food.
That is awesome. Because, look, we used to have to lie to my kid. So Emmy wouldn't eat, I don't know how to word it, like chicken. She'd eat, if we told her it was chicken, she'd eat it. So catfish was chicken. Everything was chicken. But then one day when she got older and she called us ordering catfish, she's like, oh my God, no, I don't eat fish. I hate fish. And it's like, oh my Jesus, we've been lying to you all these years.
Yeah. I've done the same thing with a very similar product. It was called lamb, which is on Euro sandwiches.
Yeah.
And my daughter would, if she knew it was lamb, she wasn't ever going to eat it.
Right.
Sarah was like, yeah, that ain't happening.
Right.
But at a young age, we told her it was good chicken.
That's right.
So, there was regular chicken and then there was good chicken.
Right.
So the good chicken was straight up, that was Euro meat. I mean, that was lamb.
So now does she eat it or is she still?
Oh, Lord, yeah. She loves it now.
Okay.
But she grew into eating it as good chicken. She'll actually still every once in a while go up and say, all right, Mom, let's go order some good chicken. She's 18, so
right.
She eats what the hell she wants.
That's right. Well, and that's why I was wondering because, with the generation of children that we have these days, they eat like rabbits or something. They don't eat rabbits. We eat rabbits.
Please say they eat like rabbit. Please don't say rabbit. Use a different analogy. because teenagers do other things like rabbits too.
Well,
I just don't want to say that out loud.
I wasn't going to talk about your daughter and her boyfriend, but since you brought it up, yeah, so I noticed her picture of her graduation outfit. Yes, it's like she missed her graduation, but happy ungraduated.
Well, they did a very personal. 10 people of the family got to come in, and she got to walk in the gym by herself.
Okay.
And they do a video of each person that they do, and we had allotted times, and they're going to make a big video and send it to everybody. So it'll be like everybody getting to walk, but individualized.
Oh, that's cool. I just tossed the ball.
It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So, all right, well, let me get back to my shower.
Have
Y'all have a
fun.
good one.
Back to your shower. Did you call us while
I'm talking to you in the shower? Yeah.
Hey, you need to listen.
Come on, man.
Listen, you need. Okay, so listen right here. Okay, you got the guru on your Facebook page where you can private message him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you need to go ahead and turn the water on. Hit the either record video or just the audio and send it to him, because the other day. My back was killing me. I just got done with the working on the deck. I was soaking in the tub watching Andy Griffin, and when he calls to get ready for his show, I have to turn my app off and turn him on and blah blah blah. So he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Soaking in the hot tub." He's like, "That just got weird." That just got weird. And I said, "So you're talking to me while I'm naked in a tub?" And he's like, "Stop. Stop. This is getting weird." Oh, Jacob just tuned in. He's like, "This is weird." And I'm like, "No, you don't like this?" He's like, No. So the other day he called and he says, Wednesday, he goes, "Hey, you ready to sign in? And please tell me you're not naked talking to me on the phone in the bathtub." And I was like, "No, but I can be if you want me to." So he just tuned in, so that means he doesn't know exactly what we're talking about. So you feel free to do what you're going to do, sir.
Damn it, Scotty.
Oh, and don't forget my original commercial that we did.
Oh yeah, I'm fixing to play it.
I listen to the Facebook when I'm doing my best Facebooking.
Yeah. I'm fixing to play it right now. Now that you brought it up.
All right, brother.
All right, have a good day.
I'm back to it. See
All
you.
right, bye.
Bye.
So yeah, the guru enjoys talking to me while I'm naked and saucing the balls in a hot tub.
Well, you must enjoy talking to Richard while he was naked in the tub. You tossed the ball.
Well, that's true. I did. I spun my spinner and tossed the ball. As weird as that is.
Because he excited you being naked in the shower.
Yeah, that's what it was. Hi. Welcome to Love Lines with Delilah. Oh, my God. Oh, there it was.
It's getting kind of gay in here.
It's not getting kinda. It just, as soon as you brought up mountain oysters. All right, listen to this and see if you listen.
This is Little Richard, and as I sit here scrolling through Facebook, listening to Just for Fun Radio and the Fun Crew with DJ Scotty, I can't think of nothing better to do with my day.
He did it just for fun.
Oh, yeah. What's happening, everybody? Please share, please share, please share. That's the one thing we've not begged to do this morning. We haven't seen Candy in the house, so she can't complain about not getting her diamond. If you'd like to earn your top fan status and diamond, you have to share and type. You have to type a lot.
David Manders got his. He's got a diamond +1.
And he's awake, which is really super surprising. Military Mike goes, Scotty trashed another spinner. Yeah, even as a married man, I can trash a spinner. No, I'm the only man on the planet that will wear a fidget spinner out. I mean, my wife has looked at me and go, "How many of those have you destroyed?" And I'm like, I can't even count. What else we got going on? Anybody with your WTFs, please call in. Please call in. Please call in. We're working tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. We're trying to get ready. Now, the weather report for everybody.
Is it going to rain Monday?
Between now and Monday, they've said scattered showers. The lady even said, the weather lady who Rich says, man, she's hot. The weather lady even said the words, don't cancel any plans, just carry an umbrella. So, We got some 4x4s in concrete up next to my container where we were putting a roof over, like a little porch over the front door. We're going to try to get that roof put up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, yes. So that we can cook underneath it if it is raining, because at least it'd be a steel roof. It'd be 10 foot tall. The heat, won't bother nothing.
Morning, Michelle.
Not like a tarp. And then we were talking about with those 4x4 posts in the concrete, I can tie a tarp to that. They're 12 feet apart from each other. We can run a tarp out. We can party under a tarp, which is no different than you tailgating at the UGA game underneath a friggin' pop-up tent. I'm like, we can survive. I had somebody crying about it over the phone yesterday, and I said, get the fuck out of here. How many times have you stood around a burn barrel in a hoodie and it being 30 degrees outside? Don't worry about a little bit of rain. If you're not standing directly in the rain, you will be okay. Bring some folding chairs. Come on.
Well, I was going to
Sack
say,
the fuck up.
we're going to be by
Sorry
the
for cussing.
pool and in the pool. As long as it ain't lightning, I don't even need
Well,
an
ain't nobody
umbrella.
eating no shrimp on my deck. They be dropping all
Well,
them.
I ain't going to be eating no shrimp
They
anyway.
dropping scrimp stuff. That stuff gonna be stinking under that deck. If we're gonna pour all that stuff across a table, it's gonna be in the driveway.
Well, you ain't going to be eating the whole time. I know I'm fat, but I ain't going to be eating the whole time.
I wasn't insinuating that.
Well, I mean,
I just meant we're gonna pour it across a table, so all that stuff's gonna go sloshing everywhere, and I'd rather it be on the driveway.
okay.
So we got it all fingered out. Josh goes, I used to date only spinners. Yeah, mine was a spinner. I spun her and then I married her. Just saying how that worked. Oh, David Mander says I'm going to wear a thong. That just got super creepy. Super duper creepy.
There's a picture of him.
And a thong?
Let me show it
Please,
to you.
God, tell me you don't have a real picture of Manders in a thong. Please, God, tell me he sent you that. I swear to God, I will plaster that all. Is that in your spank bank for the month of August? Oh my God. So yeah, we didn't. By the way, nobody figured out on our Low Country Boil on Monday if we're doing crawdads. Nobody talked about it. I don't see Abby or Snow in the chat. We need to know. Are we doing?
I thought I seen
Are we doing
Philip
crawdads?
Snow in there a while ago.
I don't know. I know everybody's had to go to commercial. We are not putting no horse scooter in there, Ron. You just stop that right there. Stop it right there. We're not doing no, not happening. Can you imagine people friggin' like oysters? Like I eat oysters, but the hell made somebody eat an oyster the first time?
I can't find it now. It's a picture Rich Archer posted in one of the chats.
Uh-oh. The guru done sent something. Let's just see what the guru had to say. He's in the shower.
Singing in the shower.
Oh, that's what Richard sent him. Oh, that is awesome. Hey, Wheels is in the house. What's going on, my brother? Rich Acha, I asked if they were getting some for the boil. I still haven't seen Abby Morris to pay her, by the way. That girl takes PayPal, dude. All good hookers do. Oh, my God, Manders, you should be ashamed of yourself. I can't believe that. But you noticed he put a wig on so people wouldn't know it was him.
Right.
But that's him. I see the tattoo. That is him. Oh, and that weird little tattoo. It says, "Look at my wiener." That is definitely Manders. Oh my God! Don't ask how I know about that tattoo. By the way, he showed me a picture of the tattoo, not the wiener. Okay, we're going to commercial.
I think he probably showed you both.
No, I didn't have my magnifying glass that day. Oh my God. Hey, it's the bee man. Man, this morning I hit half a jar on that damn honey. And I'm just like, no, it can't
Mine
be gone.
too.
It can't be gone. I need more honey.
I think mine's a little less than half. Gonna have to be ordering some more.
And then Brady Smith's like, hey man, how'd I find you, bee man? People are asking me about my bee man like it's cocaine. Hey man, I need you to hook me up with your bee man. Well, actually, they say honey. Hey, I need you to hook me up with your honey. And I'm like, you can just go to the Little Hope Hives and order. How much is it? You can go to the page. Like, it's not friggin' crack. It's not meth.
Have
We're
a
not
great
hanging
day,
out
Wansley.
down at the trailer park. You go to a .com. I think it's hilarious. Hey, man, I need you to hook me up with your honey, man. No! It's hilarious. But that's how bad people are hurting for honey.
I know.
They want the good stuff. They want the good stuff.
Well, when I ordered that gift basket, Ken upsized it. So I got 2 jars of honey, and my friend Homer had done gave me money to buy him a jar off of the website. So instead of buying another jar, I just gave him the little bear jar I have for the money he gave me. And I pocketed that money.
Oh, don't talk about a pocket. So how about I get a message from a damn number? I have no idea. And it says, I don't know if we're doing crawdads or not. Could have some from Louisiana, but we have to get them today and don't know if we'll be able to keep them alive till Monday. I get confused when I just read messages and go, who the hell sends me this kind of stuff? I get the weirdest
morning,
text
Alex.
messages, by the way. I'm now scared that friggin' old Magic Mike Wright has my damn phone number. What kind of weird shit he's going to start sending?
Well, Beth, I put my honey in my coffee.
Carla, hell to the yeah, you didn't get invited, girl. Hey, have you seen the mischief that you and your man cause? And you think I'm going to allow y'all and drinking in the same area?
Hey, don't be hating on them.
Ain't
just
nobody
'cause-
hating nobody.
Just because they know a guy that's gay and owns a radio station.
Well, I don't. Do you need a job? You might want to get them to hook you up with that person. Assholes. Bunch of damn. With friends like y'all.
That was damn good.
Who needs haters? Who needs haters with people like y'all? Hey, we got to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Snowflake, just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
Oh, yeah, you like that? You're listening to WFCK Radio, where the only thing missing is you.
Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just for Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio. Have you been thinking about having some trees and stumps removed from your yard? Let's face facts, y'all. Y'all find this to be a horrible thing to have to pay for, and you really just don't know who you can trust. Well, let me tell you, my friends down there at Absolute Tree and Stump Removal are the most honest people I've ever had. They are the best people I've ever had in my yard, and I can trust them to not tear up anything. I can trust them to be on my property. That's right. Absolute Tree and Stump Removal, they are there when you need them, because most of the time when you need stuff like this removed, it's more have-tos than wants. So let them help you in your time of need. That's right. Absolute Tree and Stump Removal.
Can you tell me how to get to the pampered puppy?
That's where my dog wants to be, to go get so fresh and clean.
Pampered puppy.
So clean, that's where the puppy wants to be. At the best groomer in the town, it's the Pampered Puppy. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Look who's
We're
back. Back again.
Frickin' refract.
Yep, like refried beans. Hey, Tammy Dobbs in the house. What's happening?
Good morning.
Kevin Norton, what's going on? Jim just tuned in. My cousin Angie just tuned in. Everybody, please share, please share, please share. Do me the favor of just hitting the share button, man. But it would be really nice if you actually type something like, these people are funny as hell. We love them. They're badass. You know, lie to your friends if you have to and tell them how badass we really are. But we must be really badass because you people are here every day and y'all love us. You just don't realize you love us, but you really do.
If we're not on by 7:35, I'm getting messages. Is there no show today?
No doubt, man. And I'm okay with that. I love what we do. I'm looking here. There's a story of a lovely lady.
Yes, it is a lovely lady. Bison attacks, injures woman after she approached it at Yellowstone National Park.
She apparently didn't read the sign.
A woman who was visiting Yellowstone National Park was injured by a bison after she got too close to the animal, employees said. The animal knocked the woman to the ground after she got too close to it in the Old Faithful Upper Geyser Basin area on Wednesday.
Upper Decker what?
An upper geyser.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Emergency crews responded quickly to the woman, but she refused to be transported to a hospital. The extent of her injuries was not reported. What kind? I mean, you're talking about a bison. I mean, that thing probably weighed 600 pounds or something. A bison, a buffalo.
Who? It's like the little people that were last year. Look, last year we were talking the very same thing. There were people walking up to the wild buffaloes and trying to take a damn selfie with the buffalo behind them. And you would literally see the damn buffalo
Good morning,
almost
Bacon
kill the
and
person.
Tina.
Just damn.
I mean,
Just damn.
what in the world?
So look, Carla, you just got your damn invite. There you go. Yeah, I'm just blown away at how stupid people
Look,
are.
there's another compliment.
What?
Josh says, oh, it rolled up too quick. Roll it back down a little bit.
Hold on. Quit telling me how to roll one. It ain't Weed Wednesday.
I'm going to tell you how to roll one. To Josh Baskins. Right there it is.
From Josh Baskins. I swear to God, we got to change your name.
Well, I tried to say just Josh.
I know. Just Josh. That's his new nickname. Hey, it's just Josh.
It's just Josh.
He would probably appreciate hearing just Josh better than the last name. Go ahead.
Yeah, he said that bitch has ruined his name.
That bitch done ruined. You better sue for discrimination, sexual harassment, slander. The whole 9 yards. Go
He
ahead.
said, man, I've shared to all my friends about 4 times already because y'all are great today, even though you late.
Hey, whose fault is that?
Yours?
You kept talking. I don't know.
So my mouth ain't never stopped you from walking?
Oh, my God.
My mouth ain't never stopped you from walking before.
I got a mouthful of crackers. Fuck.
I want to see you spit them. Come on, you spitter. Real men swallow.
Stop. God damn it. It's peanut butter crackers. Stop.
Real men swallow.
You're going to have to perform the Heimlich maneuver if you don't stop.
The Heimlich.
Oh, my God. I just blew crackers. That even sounded worse.
He blew crackers.
Shut up. That sounded bad.
Not only will he eat mountain oysters and buffalo bison penis.
Shut up.
But he will blow a cracker. I cracked myself up.
That shit got hung in my throat, man. That damn peanut butter cracker.
You better
Oh, my
watch
God.
out, Mike. It got hung in the throat. Bye, Lisa. Have a great day.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Josh says, I'll take just Josh. What? It ain't time to go. Get back upstairs. No, don't come down here. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
I said hey to you. I said hey to y'all 3 times this morning. Ain't nobody said my name yet. Hello, y'all bitches.
How are you
What's
today?
going on down there?
We are doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all. I'm doing y'all little fun y'all having.
Look, Moondog, that chat's moving so fast. It is hard to keep up with it.
I know. I'm just messing with you. How y'all doing down there?
We doing great. I hope y'all are.
All right. All right. Bye-bye. I just want to say hey.
All right. You have a great day. Tina says, anybody want to buy a pizza and wing restaurant in Monticello?
Oh, yeah, man.
And Tina said, spitters or quitters.
She would know.
She said, suck it.
Oh, my God.
That's from Tina.
Oh, leave it to Philip Snow to jump on that bullshit.
Philip Snow said that ain't the only thing that's been hung in your
Y'all
throat.
are some weird gay fantasizing mofos.
Randy said you had some penis butter cracker.
Oh, my God.
Look, the camera had to do a close up when I.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She just started talking right when I was eating that cracker. And, oh, my God. Never mind.
Starsky said, ha, you said hard.
Y'all are horrible. I think y'all are gay fantasizing. Like, do y'all all hang out with her and watch Man on Man? What is wrong with you weird folks? Like,
Have a great day, Carla.
I thought y'all were crazy, but now I'm really starting to be scared. My ass is going to be walking around in damn lead jeans so nobody can touch me inappropriately.
We all do it just for fun.
Yeah, well, that's what I hear.
Did you blow that cracker just for fun?
That just don't even sound right. Did you blow that cracker?
I'm gonna write a song. Scotty blows a cracker
At the Flying J. Oh my God. Are you a
Scotty blew a cracker at the Flying J.
Holly's going to do this at the most inappropriate place ever. She's going to look at me and go, are you a biggie? And I'm going to be like, what are you talking about? Because I heard you blew a cracker. Is there a reason it had to be? I could just see it now. Oh, my God. We went from blowing crackers and bull penis to,
It all started with one cracker.
Oh, my God.
That's what Alvin said.
Oh, my God. We're in trouble.
We're going to hell.
Oh, thank God Rich Archer is listening today.
Melanie said she's a crouton. She's got some flavor.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just don't even know what I'm supposed to say to some of these things. I mean, it's Freaky Friday. We know this, but Jesus.
Freaky
We
Friday.
need some Jesus.
Hey, you the one blowing crackers.
It sounds to me like you're jealous.
Well,
You may not be saltine American enough.
maybe not.
We need to see your DNA.com so you can prove who your family members are. We need to verify that you got 100% cracker in your life.
That's another story I'm on.
Oh, my
I'm
Lord.
on conjure up for the listeners to follow
Mhm.
because, I'm adopted
Okay.
and I don't know my birth family
Okay.
at all. I've tried to find them for years.
Well, your
but-
brother Fred, who's black, is in Canton.
Oh,
So all you got to do is the DNA.com and you can start making all sorts of claims on Facebook.
all right then. I have a whole lot
We
of
watched
kin-
Stephanie do it.
a whole lot
We
of
watched
kin
Stephanie
people.
do the dumbass DNA.com, find out her heritage. Next thing you know, she's on Facebook telling everybody Fred's her brother. And thank God they both did DNA.com. And I'm like, so DNA.com said Fred's your brother. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever.
Rich Archer is attending a dumpster fire.
Is that something y'all do down at the trailer park, Rich?
Wonder if them spikes are attracting the chicks at the
Yeah.
dumpster fire.
Wow. Oh my God, Jacob putting on the Ritz.
Is that kind of like a bonfire, Rich? A dumpster fire?
Rich is hanging out at the sheriff's department where they're burning all the confiscated drugs.
Oh Lord!
Hey, I smell that. That's weed with a hint of Lortab. How would you know? Oh my God. Wrong co-host there, Scooter. Oh my God. What's going on? We got Janie just
Alvin
tuning in.
says we've been gearing up for day. I hope you put on your
Oh
seatbelt
my
so
God.
you don't fall out.
Everybody please
Mike
share, please
White
share. Don't read nothing he says. You
says-
can't trust what he does.
I have to read it. It's funny. Scotty DJ Spence is a multitasker. He can DJ and blow crackers at the same time. That was good right there, Mike.
Nobody reads that.
Good morning, Vernon Southall. Now, there's one that's in my spank bank. He's been in my spank bank for years, about 20 years.
Oh, Brittany?
No, Vernon Southall.
I know, I was joking. So Brittany Kane's in the house.
Good
Shows
morning,
up $1
Brittany.
late and 50 cents short. Her daddy's probably one of the biggest Just for Fun fans out there, and she's a neighbor. Yeah, it's kind of odd how
Right.
that works.
Yep.
She's known us longer, and he supports us better. Yeah, there's your neighbors. They're the neighbors. Those people. Those people live right there. What's going on,
yeah.
America, planet America?
And Brittany, I did see what you said about your daddy didn't want to be in the spank bank. I ain't gonna put him in it.
Well, it goes back to that whole you can't tell your wife those things.
Right.
Like I could tell my wife, Brett was making a joke about Jennifer Aniston because, the joke's always been if you could get a hall pass from your wife, who would it be? And I was like, Jennifer Aniston. And my wife goes, yeah, me too. So I can get away with saying Jennifer Aniston because like Brett said, Jennifer Aniston's in everybody's spank bank. But other than that, I don't have one. I don't answer that. I don't have one.
Well, happy birthday to Grayson,
That's
Susie's
right.
grandson, who turns 5 today.
And good morning to Angela Harvey.
Yes, good morning. John Monroe says, Holly, one day I hope you do find your family. It took me years, but I found a brother that lived only 6 miles from me. It was a good thing.
Holy cannoli.
Yes, I'm going to do
To
everybody
know that he
tells
was
me-
6 miles down the road
know it.
and you could have just seen him at the store every day. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's the confusing stuff.
Well, it's like when I still lived in North Carolina, when I'd see people sometimes when my mind would be in that element, I'd be like wonder if they're my family, wonder if I'm
See, this is why I don't have a problem with all of us having to go and give up fingerprints and DNA. I don't have a problem with that because
Good morning,
then if you
Jimmy.
ever commit a crime, at least they'd have the information. So I don't have a problem with it. People say it's an invasion of your privacy and you shouldn't blah, 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 blah. But, we've watched several movies and stuff like that involve where somebody was like needing a kidney, and that means they have your DNA on record because you're in the database, the medical database. Right. And then we've seen them where they've researched like DNA.coms and then find out that you got a brother out there. So that's the kind of stuff like, see, I think it'd be kind of cool because my dad was a hewer, my real dad, and my mother has seen so many people and said, I just wonder, that dude looks so much like my son. I just wonder, because of where my dad and how my dad was, there's no telling,
I know I have 2 siblings, but they wouldn't tell me if they were boys or girls.
Mike Kelly, if you look at Mike Kelly in the eyes, he looks a lot like my dad and my Uncle Ricky. So I've made jokes to Mike Kelly forever in his blue eyes and his cheekbone structures. I wonder if my dad and your mama, he's like, no, my mom and dad. But my grandfather was a whore. That's why my grandmother divorced him. So what if my grandfather was effing his grandmother? I mean, things like that happen. I need to call Mike and ask questions about where his grandmama was. Because I know my granddaddy was a hooer. He was, if it had a heartbeat, he was sticking it. I know my grandfather. He was horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
My parents, my biological parents are probably not living anymore because my mother was 27 when I was born.
Have a good day, sorry.
Have a good day. My father was 47 when I was born, and my mother was 27 when I was born. I did find my foster parents that fostered me for 10 months by sure freak accident. I did find them, and they knew a little bit more than I'd ever been able to find out, but it's really hard on my case. Somebody told me at one time that someone must have paid money to make my case especially hard to find out who my birth parents were, because my birth certificate is signed by a doctor from the capital of North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And they said that's proof that someone paid money to make it really hard for me to ever find my birth family.
Wow. Angela's going fishing too. I guess they're all going fishing today. Live, who do we have?
This is Melanie Dietz.
Hey.
How are you?
Terrific. Crazy, it's Friday, but I mean, we're doing pretty good other than that.
I know. I'm still watching the show. I was laughing. I was going to tell DJ Scotty that I'm actually his sister. We're on the genealogy thing.
Oh, I was like, oh, hell. But because look, my dad was married 8 times. So
really?
Yeah, like I know for a fact. Here's what I know. So when I was graduating 7th grade, my dad was married, and my grandmother says, hey, for your 7th grade graduation, we're going to go to North Carolina and see your dad and meet your brother. And I'm like, I got a brother? Like, how'd that happen? Like, I had begged them years ago to have a kid. They never did. Apparently, they had one and then hid it. But anyways, 7th grade, I find out I got like a 1-year-old brother. So that's Chad. That's the only one I thought I had. Well, then when I was 21, I heard, hey, I want you to meet your brother. And I'm like, Chad? And he's like, no, Shane. I'm like, oh, shit, where'd that one come from? Well, I was 21 and he was 16. So now there's 3 of us. Well, I know when I was 15, my dad was knocking boots with a girl in North Carolina. I heard that she was pregnant. That's all we ever heard. She told my dad to F off. So we have no idea. So we think there's a 4th one out there somewhere.
Oh,
so
Lord, I might be your sister.
So that's all we know about.
I am from North Carolina.
I'm telling you, my dad would knock boots with anything that stood still long enough. And so did my grandfather.
Oh, wow. Now, see,
I'm from a long line of hooers. I'm sorry.
You said hooers. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, my cousin, she just did the genealogy thing, too, and she found out that when she lived in California with my cousin that she's married too. So, yeah, she did the genealogy thing and found out that where her brother lived, and he actually lived down the street.
See, that's the kind of things, like the gentleman just said he found out as he had a family member or brother or whatever six miles down the road. See, that's the thing is, okay, there's this thing called magnetism. Everybody has it. Everybody's drawn to certain people. And there's just certain things, like, for instance, I'll give you just a funny. So I'm working in a town called Houston, and I've been working for this family, taking care of remodeling stuff and everything for years. And then I started partying with them and hanging out. And my best friend was the mayor. Well, her daughter kept saying, and I was single at the time, oh my God, you are just you're so damn much fun. You're so funny. I don't know why. And I've been hanging out with these people for like 3 years.
Yeah.
She all of a sudden says, I don't know why. I've never thought about this. I need to hook you up with my friend Jen. You two would be amazing together. Oh my God, y'all have so much fun. I said, really? I said, what's her name? She goes, Jen Spence. And I went, Angie, did you hear what you just said? And her husband's already giggling. And he looks at me and he's like, oh shit. Cause he just realized what just, they never put the two names together. And she goes, yeah, Jen oh my God. I said, that's my cousin. I went,
yes.
I've never met her. Like, I knew that my grandfather, Sam, was a shitty person. I knew that his dad and that brother, his dad was a shitty person too. So the whole family split. So I never met any of that side of my family ever. And then guess what? I got introduced to my cousin and we hung out and everybody partied and it was just so funny. But it was like she never realized that. But it's just so funny that's what I'm saying is everybody's drawn to everybody and you have no clue why you're drawn to these people. And guess what? Some of these people could be your relatives. You don't even know it.
Yes, and that's
never slept with a cousin. Don't you damn look at me like that because it says Jerry, and your ass looked at me. Don't you dare go there. Now, there's a few that I thought if they weren't my cousins, I'd be sack deep. Oh,
there's some Joe Dirt underlying going on here.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Sack deep. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said
that. Good morning,
Danny.
Oh, my
thanks
God.
for the laugh, but yeah. You know, even like before I got married, and I'm divorced now, amen to that. But his friend was my cousin, and I knew that I had a cousin by that name. And he was like, you know, we had a bad night. We were engaged at the time and everything like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So he was like helping me to my car and everything like that. And he was like, I was like, what's your name? And I still can't remember the name. Dad, what's that last name? Spinny? God, what was my cousin's name? The one at my wedding. But yeah, his last name was Irvin. Oh my God. I'm like, you're my cousin. He's like, no, I'm not. I said, want to make a bet? I called home. Yeah. So yeah, that was a hot mess. And I'm like, oh God. Can you imagine?
Hey, how about this? And we won't divulge names, but how about one girl had been on a date a couple times with this dude, and then at a family reunion, one of the aunts look over and goes, hey, I want you to meet so-and-so. And she's like, oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I already went out on a couple dates with this guy.
I was always, when I got older and was dating and all that, I was always had a little fear that I might get married one day and find out I married my brother or something.
That was on.
That would be awful.
That was on a hospital show that we watched a couple of weeks back or a month or so back, where two adopted people found magnetism to each other. They hooked up. They were getting married. Then all of a sudden, they thought it would be cool to do the DNA thing because they were both adopted. and they did the DNA thing and was going to talk about it at the wedding. And guess what? They turned out to be adopted brother sister. So
see,
it was this
that would
huge
just-
stink on the show.
I mean, that if you was in love with somebody and you'd been sleeping with them and found out that was your brother, I mean, that would affect your whole life.
Man, I would have always been freaked out to know that I was at the strip club and I tipped my cousin. That would just be the weirdest thing ever. I mean, she's dancing and you're like, hey, hey. No, don't stop dancing. Are you bringing potato salad to the family reunion?
Oh man!
Could you
family
imagine?
reunion.
I mean,
I
can
was
you
banned
imagine?
from my last one.
You were banned from your last strip club?
Yeah. I know, and it was at a public park. I'm like, okay, I could have been on the swings.
Oh my God! Oh my
I
God!
that anywhere.
Oh
I'm like,
my
okay.
And look, Rich Archer just busted her out. He said redneck Steph and the fling with her cousin twice.
The reason why I was banned is because, what, Dad? Oh, yeah, I know, but my dad's like, it was an effing joke.
I'm laughing because Danny goes, I tuned in to Scotty right when he said sack deep in his cousin.
She always tunes in.
She tunes in at the worst times ever. Every time she turns on the app, I need Danny from now on to be like, hey, I'm about to turn. Hold on, let me count to 10. Okay, now I'm safe to turn it on.
I don't know. It might be worse 10 seconds later.
Oh,
well, I
my
caught
God.
my cousin on drugs, that's why.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I
my
was banned.
God. But can't you just imagine how bad that would be? Like, you're hanging out at a bar, you have no idea, and oops.
Vernon Southall said his uncle did that.
See, that's the kind of stuff. And especially if you don't have a family that talks. Like, if you don't
And I haven't
communicate.
met half the people, and I was just like, okay. Well, then I found out she was on drugs, and I told my dad. My dad came and got me, and oh my God. Ooh.
Look, thank
Yeah, my
God.
dad-
How about this one? Thank God I became DJ Scotty.
Right,
Because
amen to
because
that.
listen to this. This is the craziest ever. So thank God I became who I am. Because so years ago, my stepbrother, meaning no blood, my brother Steven, we're sitting at the family reunion, and my brother taps me and goes, look at that little redhead right there. And I just went, good God, who is that? Because she was a lot younger than me, but at the time I'm like, where'd that one come from? And he's like, she ain't none of my family. I said, hell, I don't know her. Maybe she ain't none of my family. Then we find out it's one of the cousins that ain't never come around. And I was like, man. I looked at my brother. I said, and my brother was like 14 at the time. I said, you better be calling her. I said, a couple more ice cream seasons. That girl right there going to be badass. Okay, now, the girl vanishes again. Nobody ever sees her again. I'm DJing down at Southside Steve's, and I'm going down 155. I'm running late. I swing into the McDonald's. I'm in the drive-thru window. I see this red-haired girl hanging out the window, and I'm like, damn, girl. And I pull up, and she goes, and she read my hat. She goes, oh, my God. And I was like, huh? She goes, you're DJ Scotty. I was like, uh-huh. She goes, I'm your cousin so-and-so. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, thank God. Thank God she had found me on Facebook. She knew who I was, because that could have been a slight oops.
Yeah.
That could have been a slight oops.
Absolutely.
That could have been a slight oops right there.
You got that right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm glad that my name is everywhere and everybody knows me, because that way I don't accidentally get myself in trouble. And I'm married now, which really helps me, because it keeps me out of trouble.
Crystal.
Keeps
She's a sweetheart.
Yep, keeps me
Yep.
completely out of trouble. Because my wife, be the quiet one that she is, she'll be all quiet, and then one day you'll hear her in the kitchen while everybody's out here, shooting margaritas and stuff like that, and she'll be like, "Don't make me cut a bitch." I'm like, "Oh my God, is that my wife?" Oh yeah, Christine comes out. It gets creepy.
Right.
Y'all think Methy the
Yes.
clown's crazy? Oh, y'all ain't seen nothing till you see my wife looking like Carrie with a steak knife. Well, look, I got to hit a commercial. Thank you for calling in, though, and keep listening, man. We just want to make people giggle. I'm glad that I get to hear you laugh. That is amazing.
Yes, I love it. It's the best thing in the world. I need to keep watching your shows. Like
Share.
Actually, yeah. I was watching your shows all the time, consistently, and then I've been so busy. And then,
No, life happens. Look, a lot of people try to watch it in the daytime, and they end up catching it at night. You know, that's why I was laughing one time. A little black girl hanging out the window at that McDonald's goes, "Oh, my God, my dad loves your show. He watches you every afternoon." And I'm going, okay. I never thought, like, 40-year-old black man would listen to my show. I kind of pictured me making jabs about the EBT would probably piss people off. But I have found out a lot of the black people say, listen, we just can't type it on Facebook because they, you know, our people call us Uncle Tom, but they're like, we pay taxes and we don't like that shit no more than you do. So I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, amen to that.
All right.
Yeah, but you guys have a good day, and it was nice talking to you. And
thank you.
Yeah, I'm friends with you on Facebook too. You and your wife.
Yep. All right. Well, keep listening. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Sorry to
have a
rush.
good
Love you
day.
too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Well,
Oh, I hung up on her. That touchscreen. So Candy, Rich Archer, Alabama cousin loving, Alabama cousin loving. Candy says, I found out my biological father found out who he was 2 years ago. When we both got our results, guess it was too much for him to handle. A week later, he hung. Jesus, I wish I would have read that out loud. Sorry.
It's a sad story.
Well, it's like my daughter. Okay, so my daughter, I'm not going to throw her name out there, but my daughter, me and her mother, we had a toxic relationship. Now, I loved her to death, and she loved me to death, but she had issues. I had issues. Her issues outweighed my issues. It was completely crazy. We couldn't make it work. Moral of the story, you know, my daughter for a long time knew who I was. And then DJ Scotty was kind of born, and then she heard that her dad was DJ Scotty. And then when she turned 18, I met her, and everything I thought was great for, 6 to 8 months. And then it just got weird, and I don't hear from her no more. And I have to accept that I did the best I can to try to fix the situation. But I was always told to stay away, leave her alone. I didn't really know she was my kid. And then when she turned 18 and seeing her, and then I just knew, but it just sucks because I've tried everything possible. And my wife looked at me and said, I feel bad because every time you walk through the kitchen and you see her picture, it hurts you. Like I see it hurts you. So my wife has moved the pictures so that they're not in the kitchen now. And it just sucks because a lot of us don't have choice. We don't have choice. Our choices have been stripped from us. Just like my daughter wasn't given the choice to have me in her life because that choice was stripped from her. And I should have just, went and had DNA tests done back then and done what the right thing should have been. But we all have those issues. Now, we got way too serious. We got to get crunk back up to some crazy, stupid stuff. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We going to get stupid because stupid is what we do. I don't know if that even sounded right. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
You are listening to WFCK Radio, where the only thing missing is you.
Somebody's.
Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured.
Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist.
I love Copy Central.
Now or Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now or Never Tattoo. Chris Huff, owner-operator at Now or Never Tattoo, invites you to stop by, meet the crew, tour the studio, find Now or Never Tattoo on Facebook. You'll be impressed with the photo gallery. Or stop by now or Never Tattoo at 1427 Highway 138 in Conyers.
Can you tell me how to get to the Pampered Puppy?
That's where my dog wants to be. To go get so fresh and clean.
Pampered Puppy.
So clean. That's where the puppy wants to be. At the best groomer in the town. It's the Pampered Puppy.
Oh yeah, you like that? You're listening to WFCK Radio, where the only thing missing is you.
Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just for Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your
Kind of how
time.
I feel with people aren't blood into my family.
Well, because, yeah, if you grew up with them, it's still
Right.
odd.
We're back with Frick and Refrack in the morning. What's happening, everybody? What do we got going on this morning?
I guess I had a WTF last night and didn't know it. The guru said I did a live video and I said he was from Mississippi. Did I say you was from Mississippi? I'm sorry if I did.
It's okay, because you were from Alabama there for a minute, wasn't you? I mean, wasn't that the joke that you were from Tulsa, Alabama? It's okay.
So, I was playing around with AJ and doing a lot. It's when I did the live video with AJ, I'm assuming. And he drives me crazy sometimes. So I might have said Mississippi, and if I did, I'm sorry. He's from Oklahoma.
Well, it's not much better. So I don't know that it matters, truthfully. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's everybody's plans, man? What's everybody's plans? Like, Carla, why didn't I get invited? Never mind, I'm working. Like, what the hell did I invite you for?
The guru says his first kid was lost to foster adoption before he could meet her in 2006. Do you ever think about finding her, guru, or trying to find her? Because I've always been very curious, but I have a brother that's adopted, and he has never tried to find his birth family. He don't even think about it, and he don't care to know.
Now, I'll tell you this.
So I guess everybody's different.
As strange as it is. So I was accused years ago. So my dad, my real dad, and my stepmom had a friend. Her friend's daughter was a stripper. I was the hooer. I know I was hooer. So my dad was like, you better rap that thing, son. Of course I did. But then one time, when I don't know how to word this. So one time my dad calls me on the phone and says, I just met your son. And I went, excuse me? Number one, I can't have kids. So how did you meet my son? And he starts telling me, I'm like, you told me to wrap that puppy. I wrapped it. I wrapped it every time. Well, then I meet the little boy one time. We were all at a family thing, and I see the little boy. And, of course, because at the time I was being told I couldn't have kids. So I'm like, back of my mind, I'm like, that ain't my kid. Then it's like, man, I wish I could have a kid, like a boy. And I mean, but then you're like, it ain't my kid. And then the girl's saying that it's not to begin with. And at the time that me and her were knocking boots, she was knocking boots with somebody else and then was talking about getting married to the guy. Then all of a sudden, rumor about her being pregnant. why in a million years would I ever think it was mine? Now, in the back of my mind, all these years later, have I wondered if the little boy could have been mine? Yeah, I mean, of course, I always wonder. But I also know that would put him at like 26 or 27, 28 maybe at this point. And I know his life growing up, even though, yes, if when you look back and go, it sucks kids don't know who their parents are. But I know who she ended up marrying and eventually marrying was a guy owned his own construction business and life was great. Because I did ask questions, you know, through my dad and stepmom. But they all said, no, we don't think he is. And I went, well, why did Pop try to convince me that's my kid? Because he wanted it? Did he wanted it to be, a grandkid? But I've never had a gut feeling that said that's my kid. So that's why I never, But what happens one day when I get a door knock? I don't know. And who knows? The kid may not even know anything.
Right.
Because we don't know anything. I've never known anything. It's just really screwed up. Women, y'all are lucky. Y'all know who the kid belongs to. Men, we don't have that option. It's not an option to us. And the other half is if we're sleeping around, I mean, let's face facts. We're being whores, messing with whores.
I mean,
what do you think is going to happen?
If a woman is sleeping around with different people within a few days of each other, there's no way she knows for sure whose baby that is.
There's a 15-day window. 15-day window.
I don't care what any woman says. If you've been with
and what's so funny is my stepmother delivers babies. That's what she's been doing since my whole life. And that was the thing that when the conversation about me and my daughter had come up, my stepmom whips out her stuff from her purse, which is a chart dial that the nurses keep, right? And she's like, nah, it can't be. I'm just like, oh, well, I'm glad you know it, but apparently it can be because look at my kid. But it just is that 15-day window. And I at least did the blood work back when I was a kid. I say a kid, back when she was born, to just see if I even had a 50% running, because old school was blood test. That at least tell you, because certain blood makes certain blood. So at least I knew I was a 50% chance back then. But, if my kid don't want to have a life with me, I tried.
Right.
I tried.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yep, Guru. That's the case with a lot of people that were adopted. It was the best option at the time. And, I always thought that in my story that my mother was probably young and had an affair or the man was married or something, and that she went somewhere. Her parents probably sent her off to have a baby, so nobody knew it.
Yeah, because back in those days,
when I found out,
especially at your age, that's unacceptable back then.
Right. That's right. And so when I found out,
and I'm not dogging you on your age, but I'm bringing up, you're in your 50s. That does go back to that time frame of, depending on how the parents raised daughters. You didn't, because back in my parents' days, my dad and them may have secretly bragged about the girls they mess with, but that didn't get talked about like it does nowadays.
Right. And then when I found my foster parents that had me for 10 months, I found out my mama was 27 when I was born, and that made me even more curious,
right?
Because I'm like, I had my child at 24. I would have done anything to provide for my child.
So then you have to wonder what was going on.
Right.
Live, who do we have?
Little Richard again.
What's happening?
Oh, not much. So kind of an enlightening story, funny story in regards to the who's your daddy type of thing. So when I was born, my dad tells me this story, which I think is hilarious. He tells me that in the maternity ward, he's in there waiting on them to bring the baby out, and the lady looks over and she goes, well, how do you like that one? And it's a little Mexican baby. And Dad's like, well, that one's nice.
Right. Like, what do you say to that?
Yeah. And then she's carrying two including the Mexican baby, brings up a little black baby. Well, how you like this one? He says, well, and he don't know what to say.
Right.
It's 45 years ago. This,
Right.
This guy's looking at it going, wow, what the heck is
Right.
this woman doing? And then she said, well, they're not yours. Yours is over there. But I just wondered how you liked them. And my dad had probably the whitest pale ghost face.
Right. Like, what are you supposed to say to that?
Exactly. How's that reaction supposed to be?
Yeah,
So-
because for all you know, this woman's got you confused as a guy fixing to adopt a baby. So you're going, what do I say to this? How do you like this one? Okay, I'll take two. What do you say to that?
I couldn't help it. That story.
No, that's good. Yeah.
My dad tells me that story's hilarious.
And when you think about let's face facts, it's great when some kids get adopted. It is. It's great. They all deserve it.
yeah.
I've been through it with Zay and the whole 9 yards. I get it. But here's the thing that shocks me. How sad is it that picking kids out is like picking out a puppy?
Oh yeah.
How sad is that?
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, man.
I know we're part of I say part. We help support Adopt a Kids Foundation. I think it's called Adopt a Kid. But it's an awesome organization. But I still to this day it creeps me out almost to the fact of how easy it is sometimes to be able to just go pick out a kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't
a
ain't
human
the
being.
puppies.
That's
This
right.
ain't the animal store.
That's right. This ain't the iguanas. Did you want a bearded dragon or iguana?
Exactly.
I want the kid from Pakistan. I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
it's weird.
Yeah. So I mean, all you can eat buffet. You're just walking up and you get what you want.
I'll take two of those and one of those. Starsky knows he's got a house full. No, but I mean, he's adopted a few kids. He could probably give you some great insight.
Oh yeah.
I understand. Yeah, probably so.
All right,
I
brother.
thought that
I
was a
hear
good
it in your
story.
voice.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. So Mandy's got to go to work. See you later. Okay, so
Have a good
read
day.
Michelle's.
Michelle said, I found out years ago I had two siblings living in Florida, but I just never really thought about actually finding him and stuff like that because I was mad at my real dad for leaving my mom and leaving us basically with nothing at one time and didn't really want anything to do with him or what he did after the fact. So he's dead now, but I still don't like the way he did my mother and ours. But I did have a stepdad that came along, and he is the only that I've ever known.
Yeah. And my stepdad's been amazing. He stood in there and did everything. He put up with all the drama I went through.
Right.
All right, we're down to 14 minutes. Anybody else got anything? What you got? Let's hear about it. I know we started talking about what we were going to try to do over the weekend. And little Richard reminded me that he's got these wedding type awnings that have the sides if we needed them. But I don't think it's going to be nasty, man. I mean, I think everybody's over. Sorry, I'm stretching. I think everybody's a little over paranoid. What's a little bit of sprinkling?
Yeah, I think it's just going to be hit and miss.
It's going to be 80 degrees. I think we will be okay.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Dakota Manders. But
Yeah, how's you and the boyfriend doing?
One thing I do think is wrong, I think the law should be when an adoptee gets of age, they should be able to find out because I feel like I have a right to know where I came
Well, I mean,
from.
if it's considered a sealed document, then that's what changes it. But
It is. They
know,
are sealed documents.
and it's up to the mother to decide
And
if she
everybody
wants
goes-
it concealed or not.
And everybody goes, well, you can go find out now. No, you can't. It's just not that
So you
easy.
never found out a name?
No.
Man.
And I've seen different agencies give you different information because the law is they can give you all non-identifying information. And it depends on what agency you were adopted through.
Okay.
Like Children's Home Society. I've seen people's reports where they give them, it has their parents' initials, what they did for a living, their nationality. I was adopted through Gaston County Social Services. They will not tell you nothing.
Wow.
All they would tell me is there was 2 live births before me, And they did give me the ages of my parents. My mother was 27. My daddy was 47. And they gave me my medical information, which was a freaking joke. It said that my mom had mental illness. Imagine that. And my dad was an alcoholic. And everything else was checked, not known.
And Candy is going to help us change topics. Candy says, imagine what it feels like when you later find out that your mom had slept with your man. And she says, I call John Daddy for many reasons.
Oh, Lord.
Because rumor has it, because Candy's told me, so it's not really a rumor, but her mom and John used to be roommates. So I sarcastically was like joking one time. I was like, was your mom your man's booty call, you know? And she kind of did go, yeah. I was like, oh my God, I was just joking. So how would that make you feel? I mean, weird. Like you see all these stupid things on TV, but you remember Chrissy? Chrissy used to be on the show. Chrissy's boyfriend started cheating. This is back in the day. Started cheating on Chrissy with Chrissy's mom.
Oh, Lord.
And then married the mom. So Chrissy's stepdad is her ex-boyfriend. And I said, are you effing kidding me? She goes, no. I went, I've only seen this in the movies. Is this real? She's like, yes. She showed me pictures. I said, how creepy is that when you're like laying out by the pool? And she's like, super. I said, how creepy is it at Christmas? She goes, super. She goes, do you know how creepy it is that I would like wake up on Christmas morning, you know, with my kids, living in a house with my ex, who's my stepdaddy, and I'm over here walking around in my pajamas with no bra on, trying to make some cereal, and then he walks into the kitchen, and I went, okay, so now, does he act like your stepdad, or is it just creepy? She goes, oh no, he still makes insinuating jokes. And I'm like, oh my God, that would just creep me the hell out. Like, I don't know that I could date her and be in the same house with this dude. Because I would be like, hey, ain't it bad enough you're banging mom? You think you could take your eyes off my girl's crotch? Right. Don't you think you quit staring at her chest? Yes. You've already been there, dude. Go play daddy. I would have an issue like that.
Yes, Richard, we see your messages in the chat, if that's what you're talking about.
Okay. Do I need to go see it? What does it say?
He just said, can y'all see me sending messages? I didn't know if he was talking about
that.
on the chat.
Yeah, I don't see nothing in chat. So, yeah, we can see your messages there. But, yeah, wouldn't that just be weird?
Yeah.
Weird.
It would totally freak
to me
out.
I would video him making suggestive comments just to show the mom. Because I would be like, this shit right here's got to stop.
If it's somebody I had dated and they were with my mom and he made suggestions to me, I'd rip his throat out.
Well, I mean, that's the
right
catch,
there
though.
In front of everybody.
So the question would be, does the mom think it's funny, cute, or harmless?
Right.
Because I would video it and go, this is what he's doing in the kitchen when you're not standing here. And I'm like, that's weird. If you've been with my mom 8 years at this point, you need to quit flirting with me and be a man.
But I kind of had a little scare with that a few years back. It wasn't my mom. It was concerning my daughter. And
well,
it would totally freak me out.
It's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, look, we're all adults. It just don't cross the boundaries and expect me to just like be okay with it, I guess. Does that make sense? Like, don't put me in that uncomfortable position.
Well, let me tell you how
to where I got to make a decision.
There was some people that, it was the people that I lived with at the time. There was a thought that AJ may be my ex-boyfriend's.
Ooh, yeah. See, that'd be pissy.
And I confronted them both.
Right.
I was not told about it until after we were broke up.
Right.
And I was like, why didn't anybody say anything when all this was going on? And I never really knew if they slept together or not. But it was a situation I wouldn't have condoned
Right,
of.
right.
And
Rich Archer goes talking about the other man. That's a man who lives by the Lay's potato chip motto. You can't just have just one.
right.
I just shake my head. I just shake my head because it's just a little. It's a little much. Like, and if I don't like being put in uncomfortable situations. If I have to try to sit and have a dinner in an uncomfortable situation, I will not be at that table. Because I'm not going to sit in a situation. This goes for it doesn't matter what situation it is. If it is an uncomfortable situation for me, I will not put myself in that situation. People can get mad all they want. I ain't joining in on it. John Monroe says,
Right.
meeting up at the American Legion Saturday morning, putting flags on the veterans' graves. That's awesome. And then Jimmy James Towing, everybody go check out his page. James Dobbs, they're meeting at Kelly's Barbecue and still riding into Madison just like they would at the Legion.
Right.
My Legion, I say mine, the Loganville Legion, I had made the wisecrack. I was going to meet everybody at the Legion and still do the ride. This was a month ago, or, I said I was going to do it. The Legion has said, please do not do that because, if me and 5 other bikes are sitting at that Legion waiting on our friends to pull up, other bikers are going to stop and pull onto the property. And it's just going to cause a mass chaos of confusing stuff at the Loganville location. So he was like, I'm not going to say who, but they were just not he, but they were just like, please, because that puts too much of a liability on us. So think about all the people that would see like 15 bikes, then 30 bikes, and 60 bikes. Oh, my Jesus. Can you imagine? The American Legion in Loganville parking lot would be packed.
Right.
So I was just asked to not do it. So, I understand. I completely understand why. That's why we're just having a cookout.
Right.
But anyways, there you go. And John was nice enough to not say what Legion. So let's not say what Legion, by the way. Because I don't want to get in the middle of it.
That's right.
Oh, we're down to 4 minutes. I bet that's what that woman says every time she goes to dinner with Military Mike. Oh, my God. This shit's about over. Oh, yes. What's everybody's plans for tomorrow?
Starsky said we had to make up the time we were
No. What were we late by? Like 7 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
You do know that Zaylee will be down here. She's done come down and said she's ready.
Yeah, she done said it's time to go. So
There's a landscape place. I don't even know what you call it. Of not a florist. But,
where's Larry?
Behind Loganville's Quick Trip, and my wife kept talking about there's a place up the road that sells really good deals, really good. And I said, is it the place behind Quick Trip? What's in Loganville? I'm like, is it the place behind? I don't know. It's in Loganville. So she ordered it. Then couldn't even tell me where it was located. Finally, she finds me the address of who she's already ordered the plants with. Y'all get how backwards this is, right? She sends me the damn aerial shot, and I'm like, fuck, it's the one behind Quick Trip. I told you that's where it was. Oh, my Lord, women. You got to debate with them about everything. But, yeah, I got to go up there and get some plants that she's wanting to plant. Randy says, where's Larry? We don't know. We don't know.
He was in here
The Larry
earlier.
is missing. Somebody go find the tag.
We seen him earlier when the show first started, but it's been a while since we seen. He must be working. And we do want to say a good morning to all the men at Rockdale Pipeline.
Yeah, that's where them men know how to lay pipe.
And some men that know how to lay that pipe.
That's it. They're good at laying pipe.
Leo?
What are y'all doing?
We talking about men laying pipe.
Yeah.
I was not going to lead the conversation with that. Oh, my God.
Well, that's the perfect conversation for the best hooker in the South.
Yeah, but it's just not appropriate for me as a man to say to another man, hey, what are you talking
Very
about?
true.
Laying pipe? I
applaud you for that.
The only way that works is if we're all standing outside with beer. That is the only way that conversation works.
Larry said it's called Growers Outlet.
Yeah, Wansley says I buy all my flowers there. So what's going on, kind gentlemen?
Just running around like a crazy man. Just wanted to give all our listeners there the heads up. Jimmy James Towing can tow anything. If it fits, it ships. I can tow buildings and sheds and motorcycles and bicycles and tricycles and cars and trucks and anything.
Sliding boards for swimming pools. We were going to go do
My
that.
God. Yes, sir.
See, I told y'all he's the best hooker in the South.
Yeah.
Getting it done.
That's it.
You been busy?
All righty.
Hey, and tell
actually been hammered.
Tell anybody that's riding about your plans for Monday.
Yep. Monday morning, we're going to meet at 9:30, kickstands up at 10 o'clock, and we're literally going to follow the same route. We don't care if you're in a car, truck, bus, motorcycle, just meet up at the Old Ingles, the Goodwill, and Kelly's. And because Kelly's will not be open, make sure everybody understands that. They do not open on Memorial Day, so can't get biscuits. So get your grub on before you get there, and we will do a slow crawl down to Madison, and then everybody can kind of do their own thing from there.
All right, brother. Well, I'm glad y'all are pulling it off.
Yeah, and we're also going to take up donations, and unbeknownst to Stan, he doesn't know yet, but we're going to donate, whatever we can get for this to the Legion.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'll make sure I share your post again and make sure everybody knows.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, see you later. All right, bye.
Bye.
The best hooker in town.
Just Josh, you tell us. He says he's got unbelievable memorial plans.
Well, if they're unbelievable, he may not want to tell you.
Oh.
But yeah, look, Janie even says yes. So everybody likes that place, man. I've never been. I mean, I've always seen it from Quick Trip. Like I've seen it packed from Quick Trip, but I've never been in there. So we're trying to get some flowers. There's a plant. I know we're going to go over a little bit. Thank you,
Larry's got a Diamond Top Fan +1, and Delisa
he does
too.
Yeah, that's what happens when you share and
Wansley's
you chat.
got Top Fan and a Diamond.
Yeah, Randy's falling behind though. So there's a plant that helps to ward off mosquitoes. So at the other house, we lived on a lake. We needed that plant. Well, my wife was wanting to do it here. It's a lemongrass something. And then we started talking about how we have just shit tons of dragonflies, and we don't ever have any mosquitoes. So my wife was fixing to get this stuff, and I said, you better research that stuff that you wanted that wards off mosquitoes, make sure it doesn't ward off dragonflies, because the dragonflies are eating the mosquitoes. I'd rather keep the confirmed dragonflies eating mosquitoes versus you get us a plant that wards off dragonflies and all of a sudden we start getting mosquitoes. I'd just rather stay with what we got.
You could walk around on your deck saying, I got a skeeter on my Peter, knock it off.
I am not going to sing that. Have you seen my two friends, Mike Wright and Jeff Matthias? You don't want them to get anywhere near your Peter. They will wreck them. Those are the pecker wreckers for sure.
John Monroe, you have a great weekend.
So, yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the lemongrass just to be on the safe side because I like having all my dragonflies, man. I think it's really cool to have dragonflies all the time.
Candy said, don't lavender keep mosquitoes away?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And we just don't have no problems here, which I am perfectly okay with. I'm going to
tell you what I do hate. I hate for a mosquito to find me. Because they're like, oh, yeah.
You need to eat more
Here's
garlic.
One of them thick girls.
Eat more garlic. That's
and
why I eat garlic,
eat
man.
Buffet, and they call all their friends to get this sweet
Zaylee
meat.
and Crystal. But, the problem is most of you ladies don't get it, is y'all are always wearing smell good stuff. Men, I'm eating garlic. I never have problems with fleas or ticks. The only thing I have problem with is ants because I stand in ant beds.
I cook with a lot of garlic. But, I wear smell good stuff because when I get around you men folk, it don't matter if I'm
So you're
sweet.
wearing... So,
it don't matter
look,
if
I know,
I'm sweet
look,
on you or not.
Look
I
now,
want you to think,
I see...
she smells
I see
so
the men you hang
good.
out with. So you're wearing like muskrat love, fox urine, deer urine. I see the men you hang out with. I get it. You rednecks, I see. She is the mother trucker.
That's right.
I do citronella plants and peppermints. Now we do have the torches, and I got like lots of the torches because at the other house we had to burn them just to get in the pool, especially late night. Do you know that I was going through the garage this morning digging out some algicide to pour in the pool just to put it in there for some preventive maintenance because my chlorinator had stopped over a couple days. I had to add salt. Point is, I found all my torch stuff. And I'm like, that's funny. We've lived here a year and never even busted it out because we didn't need it. Like, if you need to buy citronella stuff to burn on torches, message me. I will try to send you a link. I bought the smokeless from Amazon, and it's it's so much cheaper. I can't say 10 times cheaper, but it's a whole lot cheaper. In other words, for what you're paying for a half a gallon of scentless, I can get you 2 gallons of scentless on Amazon. Live, who do we have?
This would be Michael, the man, right?
Oh, what's that? Well, okay.
I love you, Mike Wright.
I love you, Holly. Scott.
Yes.
Did you say you had a skeeter on you, Peter?
Oh, no. No, because I know you and the other pecker wrecker would be like trying to go, here, let me knock that off for you. And you're going to do it with like a baseball bat.
Yeah, Jeff would use his tongue like a fly swatter.
Oh, Jeff would use his tongue. What you talking about?
Hey, I was going to say something and totally forgot.
Because I said Jeff would want to lick it off and you got confused. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I did a tug. Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Y'all have a fantastic weekend. Hey, I'll see you Monday.
See you Monday.
Holly, have my hug ready.
I'm going to have you 2 or 3 of them ready.
All right, brother. We'll see you.
Love you guys. Y'all
Love you too. All right, bye.
You.
Oh, my God.
He said, you have a problem with crabs. You know, you
Who?
can just go, Mike Wright
Oh,
said,
my
you have a
God.
problem with crabs.
No, I don't have that problem.
Well, you know, you can just go get in the river and drown them.
Candy says, I buy a bottle of stuff to hook on your hose to spray the lawn once a month, and it works. Well, post it so people know.
Wansley needs to know how to keep birds from nesting under her porch.
Cats
Get you a cat.
or snakes.
I don't think she'd want to put a snake on her porch.
I'd have a damn bunch of snakes. I got a nest that was over.
I finally seen her snake yesterday.
Oh, my God. Manders is freaking out, by the way. Yep.
That didn't sound right. I seen your snake.
Oh, you know it. Oh, my Lord. You know that you know what we should do? We should, like, Tuesday morning, because we probably will not be doing a show Monday morning. Tuesday morning. Oh, by the way, none of us have talked about that. We're not doing a show Monday morning. We should sit and talk about home remedies and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm just gonna say talk about Homer.
And talk about home brew.
Janine said put fake snakes on your porch, Wansley. She said her daughter does that.
Yeah. And how about Canadian Bacon, who's supposed to be so damn smart, got her shirt yesterday. And I said, did you read your package? And she said, no. So she went back and read it where it said Bacon Myers.
She made a picture of it.
Yeah,
too.
but she did find it funny that Manders said, bacon, keep it crispy.
Keep it crispy, yeah. She looked good in it just for fun.
And Jeremy loves Larry. He loves the cartoon drawing and everything. He just has
oh, really?
Yeah, he says, I just love the fact that y'all have created some characters of Larry and Brandy. He just like got the biggest kick out of that. He just said how awesome that was. Josh says 410 shots in your 12 gauge, or your 410 works rather. Buckshot, bird shot. I can't get it out my mouth. Oh, Beth says I'll walk in. You say, oh, you saw his snake. Oh, she walked in when you said that.
I saw your snake.
I saw your snake
yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw DJ Scotty's snake yesterday.
Well, at least you didn't call it a slug or a snail. I mean, it could have been worse. All right, you guys, we're going to get out of here. It's PP time. I got to go pick up some stuff.
Anaconda.
Now they're really going to know you're lying. God. You might as well called it a slug at that point, because by calling it an anaconda, they go, that bitch is lying. Damn, you were better off. Oh, see?
Mike said quit sharing your package.
God. All right, you guys, we love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Keep paying attention to videos on my personal page. I'm sure there will be a ton of crazy stuff happening. And just know when we go live Monday, when we do that, when we throw the food across the table, I'll probably take this studio camera out there and set it up, or at least one of the iPhones and set it on a tripod and just let y'all see what it's going to be cray.
There might be some live Saturday. We'll have to be getting ready.
Yeah. All right. We love you a long time.
Love y'all a long
Y'all
time.
take care. How about this? We've been at it for 2 hours and just now went under 30. You some bitches are awesome.
Y'all rock.
We love y'all. Please share, please share, please share. Do us the honor as our friends. Share the show and tell people why you love us. Tell them to go like the fun page. Just come on, man. Help us grow. We definitely need the numbers. We love you. Look, we dropped down and went right back up to 30. We love y'all. Y'all take care.
Love y'all long
Have a great
time.
day. Bye.
Bye.
Don't do nothing we would do. I mean, look, we already said you're going to end up on Maury Povich.
You can name it after us.
Yeah, and look, we just talked about Maury Povich and adopted kids. What the hell does that tell you?
I know
All
that's right.
Love you a long time. Bye. Don't do
Bye.
anything we would do. And hey, it's Rock Friday. You're going to hear rock music today all the way till noon tomorrow. And I may even start making an uncensored rock show for nighttime. So we'll see y'all later.
Have a happy Memorial
We
Day
may
weekend.
have the Iron Jukebox tonight with Jeff. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Jeff, but stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.
Have you been thinking about having some trees and stumps removed from your yard? Let's face facts, y'all. Y'all find this to be a horrible thing to have to pay for, and you really just don't know who you can trust. Well, let me tell you, my friends down there at Absolute Tree and Stump Removal are the most honest people I've ever had. They are the best people I've ever had in my yard, and I can trust them to not tear up anything. I can trust them to be on my property. That's right. Absolute Tree and Stump Removal, they are there when you need them, because most of the time when you need stuff like this removed,
Hey,
it's more
Kelly!
have-tos
I'm
than
glad you
wants.
tuned
So
in.
let them help you in your time of need.
You need to
That's right.
catch us
Absolute
Tuesday
Tree
morning.
and Stump Removal.
Can you tell me
You ready?
how to get to the
Pamper Puppy? That's where my dog wants to be. To go get so fresh and clean.
Pamper Puppy.
So clean, that's where the puppy wants to be. With the best groomer in the town, it's the Pamper Puppy. Y'all have a good day.
Have you ever heard of Brian Linkus? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Linkus Agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. Hey, have you ever thought about advertising with Just for Fun Radio? Just know it's just one click away or one phone call away. All you got to do is reach out to us here at Just for Fun Radio. We will advertise you in the best possible manner we can. And listen, the name of the game of advertising is getting that name out there, and we can do it here at Just for Fun Radio.